That's true. Yeah.
If he didn't drop that ball, game's over.
That was fucked up. It's crazy. It comes down to all these crazy little catches and moves. That Edelman's in the same position. He's Welker.
Right.
He's just made one less mistake. Because Welker caught balls left and right, flying around all over the place. And he made that one mistake, and that's like one of the last things people remember. But it's like he really is Edelman too. We were like, we're never gonna get another Welker. You know who I missed? There was a little guy. I forget his name now. I forget his name.
You're not talking about Danny Woodhead.
Woodhead, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a great little scrappy dude too.
Yeah, he was.
And he was like a running back or whatever more. But when they lost him, I was pissed. It's something about little white guys on the Patriots. I don't know what it is. Like,
well, dude, my fucking father always says, he goes, dude, the Patriots win because they have a lot of white guys. Like, what are you talking about, bro? The fuck does that even do anything? He's like, well, look at their offensive line. Offensive lines that are good are mostly white. I was like, I said, listen. I'm like, maybe you're right. I can't disagree and you know what the fucked up thing is that
it's true in a way, but
tight ends are usually white.
Yeah, it's weird.
What is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's weird because like you would think that that's an athletic fucking position. You think that black guys.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is.
Especially because now you got a lot of good tight ends that used to be basketball players.
I don't know if it's because I don't know if this is what I'm about to say is true. I don't know. All I know is that part of it could be culture. A lot of people grow up like I want to be the wide receiver. I want to be the the whatever. But I don't know. Like all people are like that. But also part of it could be too is I don't know. You're right. I don't know. It's weird. What I will say about this, and everybody can come to their own decisions. By the way, welcome. We're in the pre-show mode right now, everybody. What's up, Broken Lion? Fucking white guys. We're always talking about race here.
Yeah, it's just
true.
A weird thing.
Okay, so quarterbacks mostly white. They know a lot of plays. Right. They know a lot of plays.
Right.
Tight ends mostly white. Don't they have to know a lot of plays too, like on offense and defense and blocking assignments?
They do.
Are they more coachable or something? Like I mean, like what?
Well, like listen, like
more educated because they got better education. Like
two of the best tight ends of all time, Antonio Gates and Gonzalez, are non-white.
Yeah, so it doesn't.
You know what I mean?
But they're more like offensive minded. Like those guys are just. I mean, those guys can catch balls that are like fucking. They were insane at catching balls, hauling in shit.
After that, everyone's fucking white. What the fuck is that? I don't get it.
I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have an answer to that. It's weird.
I mean, I don't know this for a fact, but there's probably some teams in the NFL that have never had a non-white tight end.
You can be okay. So maybe it's this. For a tight end, you really do have to have more plays in your head. Number two, you don't have to be as athletic.
Right.
So that's two things that would play to a typical, more to a white person, I think. Usually a little bit less athletic than a black guy, and sometimes they grew up with an early start in education. But then there's guys that are brilliant who are fucking on the defense and offense on every, like dude, like remember like Hightower on the Patriots this year. He's fucking, that guy's crazy. He can like. In 3 seconds, Hightower's like making a decision to change up who he's going after and shit. Like I've just seen him move around the field. It's fucking insane. It's you don't want to stereotype anybody because it's weird. It's like it's overall you can try to come up with that stereotype, but I don't know because we're humans. We look for patterns and shit. Like we just always look for patterns. Like what's the pattern? Is it because they're white, they're black? Or they're fucking smarter, they're less smart, or where they grew up in what state and country, and we start trying to like categorize people in patterns and shit. It's weird, but I don't know if there's an answer. Like everybody would have to come together and talk about it to tell me why, and why are quarterbacks typically white? I mean, they're not as much now. It's
definitely more diverse now, 100%.
But it still traditionally is that way, and I don't know if that's because, a bunch of things that make sense to me, like maybe some white guys like maybe not as athletic, but he focuses more on the book smarts, and maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but that doesn't mean that other people aren't smart either. It just means like why is it a correlation with a certain race at a quarterback or is that some people in the black community might say, oh, It's racism in sports. Like the owners want a white guy as the face of the team. Like seriously, like I'm not saying this. I'm just saying what's out there. People have said shit like that. So it could be that. But
then if you look at wide receivers and defensive backs, they're usually black guys.
Yeah, and they're good.
Those are the speed positions.
And dude, what? I don't know what it is, but a lot of black quarterbacks just suck. Don't know why.
Well, see, and I don't know what it is, because like when it comes to a black quarterback, usually they rely on their scrambling.
Right. Because again, they go into athleticism where it's like a white.
But here's the thing: is that historically, like everybody loves the scrambler and it's exciting and all that shit. But at the end of the day, man, the people who win Super Bowls are pocket passers.
Right.
That's who wins. Like the last guy that runs around and won a Super Bowl was Russell Wilson. That's it.
Dude, look at Goff in the playoffs because he was so good, and then he just he didn't, like, the pressure really. Brady's experience, I think, allowed him to be a tad bit better, but Goff was like, what the fuck is this? He's never, in a defensive battle like that in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Yo, Ken, what's up?
Yeah.
We got Bailey coming in a minute. He had to buy something for his cord. He broke his mic. He put it up his ass. Yeah.
You hear me, right?
Yeah, you're
yes, we can.
A little low, but we can hear you. I had a problem with my Skype earlier, too, fixing the mic, so. What's up, everybody? We're doing pre-show right now, just hanging out.
Ken, we were just talking about how it's crazy how most tight ends are white.
Yeah.
Well, they never take it up the ass.
It's
it's weird, but it was like you were just saying, most quarterbacks, the only white quarterbacks won the Super Bowl. To how long? Like it's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It, right? Like how do you? What I think it is? Honestly, I think it's how these guys drafted and what they were already like particularly like new in their brains and what they thought from the years of like scouting and like ways that other men before them did it that taught them how to do it. And like just stuck in their ways type of thing. Like, only draft a white quarterback because, your black quarterback can't win the Super Bowl. So I think it was like a stigmatism. And the fact that it just never didn't happen.
Yeah.
For time. You know what I mean?
Dude, how many...
I'm trying to think of a black quarterback who's a pocket passer mostly. Like, I can't even... Like, was Warren Moon a pocket passer? I don't remember. Like, that's a long time ago.
Warren Moon, yeah, maybe he could be considered that, yeah, because he did stay in the pocket a lot. He did run, but, for the most part, yeah, I think he was like a pocket passer.
Warren Moon, yeah, he was a tall dude, too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was a really tall...
Warren Moon, but after that...
He had bricks.
Everybody else... Well, who was the quarterback? Not Randall Cunningham for the Vikings. Who's the one that was after Randall Cunningham? Oh, fucking Dante Culpepper. He was pocket, no?
I mean,
I think he would run on you, man.
Culpepper would run, yeah. I mean, he was pocket, but he would run, yeah. He was like a running back quarterback.
Yeah, he'd be able to bolt right out of that fucking spot, dude. If he felt like it was collapsing in on him, he would run that dude.
The Giants fucking stomped him in the fucking NFC Championship game. Oh my God, I loved being at that game. 41-0. Oh.
Yeah, that was what, 2000 maybe?
Yeah, 2000. You call me at halftime and you're like, dude, how are you up 28-0 right now?
I couldn't believe it because that year Minnesota was fucking amazing.
Oh, they were awesome. They had Chris Carter and fucking Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Dude, their fucking team was stacked.
Yeah, they were crazy. They were on the cover of, like, Madden that year, weren't they? Like, and shit. Like, they would just...
Well, Randy Moss was the cover boy for NFL 2K.
Right.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it was a stack.
Actually, once Randy lost him is when kind of Moss was like, "Get me the fuck out of here," because they had such a chemistry, right? Am I wrong? I might be wrong, but I feel like once he left,
Moss was there for a little while afterwards, but not too much longer.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but
then after that, Dante Culpepper went to shit.
Yeah, there's been a lot of bad white quarterbacks if you think about like Dweeby.
Oh, they've been terrible white quarterbacks. Absolutely horrible.
What about Ryan Leaf?
Oh, it's horrible, dude. It's terrible.
How about the guy from Kansas? He's a mixed guy, right? He's like a white-black mix, right?
I think so, yeah.
What about Brady Quinn? Everybody thought he was going to be a monster. He was a bum.
We're breaking down race and QB. Cam Newton, I did love him, and then he ruined himself with his bad PR. I don't know why.
That fucked him bad, dude. That did fuck him.
The minute he did that, like everything, or lost that Super Bowl.
Cried in that Super Bowl, like cried like a bitch at the end of that. People were like, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah, fuck this guy. It's like Roethlisberger. He raped a woman allegedly, but like that, he's still like, wow. Let's jerk off to him.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that went away really easily.
Yeah, it did. I mean,
that was the thing is like people say the Giants should have drafted Roethlisberger, right?
Yeah,
and they could have. But if that ever happened with the New York media, forget it.
Yeah, the air in the ball might have been a little different for the but that went on for 2 years. But this guy might have raped a woman, and fucking we'll just throw that under there. And also, Aaron Rodgers goes on national TV and goes, "Well, I inflate the balls above what you're supposed to because that's just I think they sail further." And says that live on TV. Nobody gives a shit. But 2 years of fucking Brady and the ball, I don't know. Fucking hilarious. You know, if anything, by the way, the ball's being deflated on the Patriots, what people didn't bring up, I think, you know who that really helped? Was the fucking running backs. Dude, look up the Patriots stats on fumbles for those like 5 years. They led the league in non-fumbles. Because if the ball is squishier, you can hold on the ball a little better.
You can hold on to it better, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like, honestly, look it up. It's the number of fumbles on the Patriots. They led the league in no fumbles, not fumbling. It's crazy. And that's Belichick's whole thing is don't fumble the fucking ball, you know? Or you're fucked. Yeah. You could be really good. You fumble the ball once, you might be missing a game.
Yeah, that was the crazy thing about Saquon Barkley this year, is that as good as he was, he didn't fumble the ball one fucking time.
That's crazy.
That's a damn good stat for a fucking running back, I'll tell you. You know?
We're going to start in about 8 minutes, regardless if Bailey's here or not. We will start in 8 minutes, everybody. I'm going to go pee myself real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Nice.
That'll get you paid as a quarterback. You know, I mean, as a running back.
Oh, my God.
Christ, you get paid a lot of fucking money being a running back that don't fumble, man.
Dude, you remember that before Tom Coughlin, Tiki Barber used to fumble all over the fucking place. All the
time, dude. He used to be like right on the end zone and fumble it right before the fucking end zone, man. Can't stand him.
Tom Coughlin came in that first off season. He was like, "Dude, this is how you hold the ball. You hold it high to your chest." And
he knew too, because he came in and he said, "I'm going to change this kid's whole routine up. I'm going to get going good," and he did. And for them to get rid of Coughlin was the stupidest fucking move they did.
It was a disgrace. I think it was outright disrespectful.
That guy should have been like the head of your organization for years to come. Like you were in good hands with that guy.
He should have been the president.
Yeah. Should have fucking grabbed women by the pussy.
And who would have thought
what
in New York sports?
Yeah.
That the best fucking team would be the New York Islanders.
In New York, right?
In New York.
Yeah, well, I mean, baseball's not going right now, and football's not going, and there's only hockey and basketball, really. So the Knicks are definitely not better than...
Oh, the Knicks are terrible.
The worst team in the NBA. And then you got the New Jersey Nets, the fucking...
Well, they're in a playoff spot, no?
Brooklyn Nets, yeah, they were pretty good at one point, I think. But
I think this year, I think they're doing okay, right?
Yeah, I think they are. I think they had a really good start at one point, too.
They've been good ever since this year.
Yeah, they've been good ever since. But yeah, who the fuck knows with them?
But like,
you never win.
Listen, I have never seen in all the years I watch hockey, I have never seen the goalie standings as far as who the best goalies are, goals against average wise, and see the top 1 and 2 goalies be on the same team. I've never seen that.
Well, you know, and it's weird because, like, what they're going to do now is they're going to go into the playoffs and they're going to be like, which one of you want to be the number 1 goalie in the playoffs? Meanwhile, let's do what we did to get us here to this point and stick with both of them. Why can't you have 2 goalies in the playoffs?
I agree.
Why does it have to be 1? Why does it have to be 1?
Well, yeah, you could just be unorthodox.
I hope they don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope they don't go into the playoffs saying, okay, we're going to go with 1 guy when both of these guys are what got you to this point.
Do you realize tonight they reached the same win total tonight that they had all last year?
And we still have 30 games left. So every game we win over this now is a plus, basically. Is what you're telling me.
Yeah, basically.
Well, that's an improvement. I'll tell you that right now. That's a fucking improvement.
I cannot wait.
I just got back. Are you talking about the Islanders?
Yeah, I was saying I cannot wait till February 28th when John Tavares comes back.
Huge improvement, man.
Oh, it's going to be so sick to hear the Blues just rain down.
You see what having a good coach does for you?
Oh, he's
That's what having a good coach does for your team. When you have a good coach, that's what happens. Even shit players, you win if you stick to it. You know,
a system.
Yeah, exactly.
And he seems like I listen. Obviously, I'm not in the locker room, so I can only go by his interviews. But Barry Trotz doesn't seem like a hard ass. He seems like a soft-spoken guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He doesn't like. He seems like players would like him and listen to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's like he's old school, man. He's like smart, runs a tight ship. He's not that loud.
Yeah. Right. You don't have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys, and he just passed Al Arbour, another Islander fucking coach. He just passed him,
and Al Arbour was the opposite. He was a hard ass.
Al Arbour would get all up in your shit and bench you for fucking a game or two if you fuck. Like even a 50-goal scorer, he benched. He benched a 50-goal scorer.
Yeah. Like, hey, listen, you want to be a dick?
Benched him. Didn't even care. He had 50 fucking goals. He was like, I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I was watching Clark Gillies fights the other day. Dude, those were fucking hockey fights back then.
Well, you know what? When Gillies would fight, what's his name? Boston.
Fuck Schultz?
Gillies and Schultz, bro. Oh my God. Like that was, you want to talk about fights?
And the fucking great thing about it was like, they wouldn't start wrestling around. They would stand up
they would just fight. Yeah, they would just fight straight up.
What's up, JB, you fucking cunt?
Pussy.
What's up? JB. Yo, he sent me a picture of shit, and it wasn't even shit. It was just brown water.
Oh God!
It was like the remnants of the Death Star.
Yeah, we had to rip Minnesota tonight, JB.
Like the team or the guy?
What do you mean?
We had to rip Minnesota Viking a little bit tonight. We had to rip them a new one.
Well, that's only the 1,000th time that's happened to the guy.
Yeah, but he had to get ripped down a little bit. He's getting fucking too big for his britches, man.
Oh, dude, he's been for years.
Let's get fucking wrecked.
I've never seen him like this, dude. This was crazy. I got a phone call from him, and he was like, oh, my God. I was like, oh, my God, do you hear yourself right now? He apologized. We moved on.
Well, I'm doing this. I just jerked off on a child.
Oh,
my God. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
I'm joking, Minnesota, you fucking cratered fuck.
Dude, Tommy sent a picture out of tonight when he was working. It looked like a fucking aborted fetus in the third trimester.
I really enjoy the fact that Tommy goes and uses a coat that me and my wife spent a pretty good chunk of change on for him as a prop. Thanks, Tommy. You go and use the fucking thing as a prop.
You should have known better, though, dude.
I'll just wear my beautiful red coat with makeup into a corn maze. What a fucking idiot.
Bro, that's your fault, though. Come on. This is your fucking fault.
I the guy something, and I told him, wear this when you go out, when you do something. Like, don't wear it every fucking day and ruin the thing. Oh. But he wears it to a fucking corn maze and a farm. Fucking makeup all over it. And thanks, Tommy. That's what you do with the fucking gift we get you. Real nice.
Well, you see there's going to be jizz on it, too.
Turns into a prop. That's what it turns into, a fucking prop.
You bought a coat for a guy who fucking never baits. Like,
yeah.
You bought a coat for a fucking pig, dude.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh my God. You're a fucking pig.
Babe.
Hey, I broke my headphones earlier tonight. I got these headphones on right now, and they sound like shit.
Oh, bro, we played it.
Did you play it? Okay.
Yeah, we played it.
I broke my headphones.
I gotta be honest, boys. That was fucked.
I know he got mad at us, dude.
What?
He got mad at us, bro.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember when I told you that Minnesota came on my live stream one time, and I told him?
I remember. I know what you're talking about.
Hey, Minnesota, you know what you remind me of? What's that, JP? And I was like, a fat, untalented fuck.
Oh my!
It just got quiet.
God.
Ken starts laughing. He's like, God, I gotta be honest with you, JB. That was fucked.
That was fucked. Yeah, I remember that now. That was funny.
That was fucked. That was fucked.
He pulled Dan Kennedy, man. Fucking, I fucking raped your mom. That same type of thing.
No, Joe, it was whoa.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, both of those.
Like, whoa.
Whoa.
He was like Joey Lawrence. Whoa.
Like, whoa. Hey, let's start. Let me start the fucking show. Let's start it up. What's up, everybody in the chat? And real quick before we start, Just want to shout out to V2 of Doom Vito. Welcome back at the $5 mark. James, Jimmy Martin, AJ Montgomery, and everybody else who signed up over the last couple weeks. Yo, what's up? I'm going to go finger bang my mother.
What a weird thing to say.
Well, I was adopted, so it's all right. It's fucking, I can do it. Legally, I can do it. You know, like, she won't get in trouble for this shit.
So hold on a second. It's illegal to finger bang your own mother?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah, because it's like incest or whatever. But like, if it was
fucking gross.
Well, you look where you live. Half of your neighbors have done this. All right, let me. Yeah, if you're adopted, you're good to go, man. You're really fucking just fine.
This is corrupted. This is corrupted.
Can you guys hear this? Can you get?
No, I don't hear shit.
You can't hear the sounds yet. All right, look, just talk a bunch. I'm muting you guys. I'm muting you so you guys can hear the sounds. Hold on.
This is corrupted. This is corrupted. The Corrupted Podcast.
You hear now?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Sick. One shot, motherfucker. What is that?
So what if you're checking your mother's pussy for polyps? Is that still against the law?
So that's how I'll get around it. Shit, that is
pussy polyps.
This is corrupted. This is corrupted. The Corrupted Podcast.
I'm so happy that this podcast starts with pussy polyps, and I'm not taking that out. Not taking that out. Dude, when your penis papples rub against the pussy polyps, you may get AIDS.
Come on, man.
80.
I'm going to contract it.
Contract it?
Contract it.
Contract it. Well, I don't want to send out any lettuce in the mail today.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go in my room.
I mean, that's reaching on that one. There's better ones you can get me.
You should drive around in a car.
There you go. That's better. That I can accept.
A car.
You know what's weird is I had a...
Maybe you can go play Super Mario.
See, I knew that was coming.
Yeah, even in the game. It's me, Mario.
JB, you sound like a fucking stormtrooper tonight.
Yeah, his mic is still fucked.
It's because I was away from my microphone.
I thought it was because JB's mic was new, but it's not. It's my headphones. See,
not at all. Just this is out my car.
I'm in the principal's office right now.
I don't sound like
You sound like Rodney Dangerfield in the principal's office.
that fucking effect is great. Yeah, I'm going out there, guys.
Inside the car, guys. I'm just in the bathroom now. Listen.
Oh my god, guys, that shit last night on Monetize This. Do you remember that?
No one really heard or understood that you shit yourself because it was in the middle of something else.
Dude, everyone thought it was a soundbite or something, but that was legit.
No, it wasn't a sound bite. It was a body bite.
Yeah, it was a bomb.
It was a body blow.
Fuck
Body
that
blow.
soundbite.
You know what? I don't know what I was gonna say.
Did you ever wake up first thing in the morning and take a shit the size of a shoebox?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I love that, man.
That's, you know what?
Morning wood.
What? Yeah, I mean, well, Tommy hasn't.
You know what, Filthy? When I used to be on day shift,
Yeah.
where I work now, I would have to be there at 6 a.m., so I would wake up at 4, and I would just drink 2 or 3 cups of coffee before I go to work.
Ooh.
about 5:15 rolls around right before the drive.
And you're liquidy.
My guts
On liquid mode. I swear, you are always on liquid mode. Why? Your shits are always liquidy.
It's odd.
Have you do you ever shit like a normal
Okay, here's what it is. Either I'm literally shitting like a fucking coffee drip, or
coffee.
or I'm literally shitting out a Titanic log. It's really odd. I can't just be right down the middle.
Well, every shit that I've ever heard from you has been very on the watery side.
Yeah, it's real weird, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, I do always send you guys the clips when I know the shit's going to be horrifying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's if I've had a bunch of Frank's Red Hot or something like that.
Or
I'm
Beefmaster.
okay,
You had a
great.
Beefmaster that night.
Frank's hot. I put that shit on everything.
I just used it today.
Frank's
It's
Red Hot.
fire.
I put that shit on everything.
Dude, Frank's Red Hot is the bomb.
Dude, that's like Bill Clinton's semen. He's like, I put that
What?
shit on everything.
That shit, I make her put that shit on everything.
Put that shit on everything.
I even eat it myself.
I put it on Shelton.
Dabble in it just a little bit
I
myself.
sprinkle that motherfucker on
My wife and my kids been eating it for the last 30 years.
That's fucked.
I put that shit on Chelsea.
Ah, he said that's fucked.
Oh, man.
I put that shit on. Chelsea.
On Chelsea's braces. Remember when she had those big
Put on
braces?
Chelsea's bracelets, whenever.
She needs the braces back, but she got them fucked horse.
When Chelsea was teething, I used to put my baby in there.
He put the fucking thing on his dick. He put the teething ring on his cock.
I remember when Chelsea was teething.
Dip it in, dip it out.
I made Hillary dip her tit into her mouth. I used to tell her all the time, honey, why don't you dip your clitoris in there once? And she did it.
When do you think the last time was that they fucked?
Last night.
Oh yeah, I think they
When he
fucked
raped
a lot.
her.
Yeah, I could hear her going, kill me, tell me you're the devil. He's like, all I want to do is fuck. And she's like, rip that asshole apart. Rip it apart.
It's either that or like Bill loves watching Hillary like scissor another
Yeah,
bitch.
she's like, I'll scissor her. You want me to scissor her? Yeah, scissor her.
And, you know, Hillary's like, hey, Bill, you know, I know you like that blonde in the Congress department who works as the secretary. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll have her killed if you don't make me come in 5 minutes.
Motherfucker, I'll have her killed. Oh, God. Tell me.
Imagine that.
Could you guys imagine after Hillary threw her fit in the hotel that apparently happened? Could you imagine if, like, cameras and Secret Service outside the hotel room, Bill just walks out of the door because he wants to leave, and he just looks up at him. He's like, I wouldn't go in there.
They're like this. They're like, Bill, you all right? And he's like, yeah, I'm all right. You sure, Bill, you all right? Yeah, okay, I guess.
Bill, you got a gash running from your eye to your
Bill,
chin.
you're bleeding. She hit me again.
It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, she hit me again. Tell you.
Allegedly, Bill Clinton has pictures of his battered penis to prove.
Yep. Bruised and battered penis, and he's like, I'm going to show these to the authorities if you keep fucking around.
Wasn't Hillary like a dyke with that one chick with the wife of that Anthony Weiner guy?
Oh yeah, that her name. What the fuck was her name again? It was Uma Abedin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were fucking.
Wow.
Bill was in the corner like, it's great.
Dude, how fucked up is it that they found child porn on his fucking laptop?
Dude, Bill was like, she's a mujahideen. Fuck her good. Says her a pussy. You mujahideen. Baruch tie the night.
That was like before, like the child porn thing was like, you know, up off the ground. Like that was in like the. Well, I hate to use this.
God, bro. You didn't hear that?
No, what was that?
Oh, my God.
What happened?
Just ripped one into my mic.
Oh, that's so weird because I just did a silent one right as you did the real one.
Dude, it was so bad into the mic, and it just spoke over JB, and all you heard was... I've never done that before, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going for it.
Pull the tape back. I want to hear it.
Oh, my God. It
I
really is
honestly,
now.
I don't think it made it because I didn't hear anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
you'll hear it. Dude, if you go back, you will hear it. It's right when JB just started talking,
All
like probably 40 seconds ago.
Let me play it.
Oh, my
let's
God.
The
You'll hear
wife
it.
of that Anthony Weiner guy.
Oh yeah, that her name. What the fuck was her name again? It was Uma Abedin.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, they were fucking.
Wow.
Bill was in the corner like, it's great.
Dude, how fucked up is it that they found child porn on his fucking laptop?
Dude, Bill was like, she's a mujahideen. Fuck her good.
That's right.
Says her a pussy. You mujahideen.
Here it comes, ready?
All right, here it comes. Baruch tie the night.
That was like
Here it comes.
before, like the child porn thing was like, you know, up off the ground. Like that was in like the. Well, I hate to use this.
God, bro, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear it.
Yeah, see, that's weird.
I heard it in my mic.
See, on
my
Skype,
phone.
Skype dropped it, is what happened.
Skype. You fucking
Dude,
Skype.
Skype is censoring farts.
Dude, Skype is fucking censoring farts now, dude.
Yeah,
Do you know what I almost said right there?
Uh-oh.
That was before that was like when child porn was in its infancy.
Dude, somebody sent this to me tonight.
Wow.
As I'm doing the show on a fucking thing, and it was the sound drop of you, JB, from last night.
Which one?
Oh
Shitting.
my god, the fucking racist one.
Oh. Yeah, we said some weird shit last night.
Oh my god, I was.
No, hold on a second. I got to get in front of this one.
Probably
I
Blake.
didn't say anything.
Blake sent it to him. Blake sent it to him.
Oh, of course he did. Of course Blake did.
I know.
See
it
if
was
he calls me a retard again, he's a racist fucker.
Blake. Yeah.
Let's hear the clip.
Oh, you want to hear it?
Yeah.
You knew what it was.
Bailey,
already.
what mic are you using tonight? Doesn't he sound weird?
A little bit. You don't know what I'm talking about?
What?
You don't even know what I'm talking about?
I really don't know. Do you, Joe?
I don't know the specific thing. I just remember that there was one like, whoa, like you called somebody something about monkey something, and you were like, oh no, oops.
No, I'm just saying it was funny. I was
No,
dying.
it was
Well, I want
funny.
to hear the clip.
Oh, you want to hear it?
Yeah.
There are people that listen to this show that don't listen to Monetize This, so yeah.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, well, and then like I had a number 2 moment right after that, like later
My
on.
mic does sound weird, doesn't it?
It just sounds more like it's like the high. It doesn't have any low to it.
Yeah, it sounds real tinny. I had to go get a new micro USB because my other cable had a bend in it, like at the actual, right there at the.
It almost
Input.
sounds like it's coming through your computer mic, but I could be crazy.
Let me see here.
Because you have the mic, the one that you still have, with the
Juiced up. He's juiced
Yeah.
up. He's all juiced up. He's juiced up monkey.
Oh my God!
Juiced up. He's juiced up monkey.
You get fired from Sirius Satellite Radio for that one.
No, but I don't. He didn't mean it that way.
I
Does
know.
it sound any
I know.
better now?
I know. I did. He didn't, but
Yeah.
that's like the Roseanne thing. Like they'll just be like, "Yep, you're."
Oh, it's
fucking-"
like people are so fucking tight, man.
Does it sound better now? Or does it sound about the same?
No, you sound better.
a little better, yeah. There's like
Clearer.
there's a mid to it now.
First off, that goddamn clip was in reference to the Jinder Mahal thing.
Yeah.
It did come off really bad, though.
Yeah. Well, I think
you said it right away. You were like,
Well-
you were like right away. You were like,
we helped it along. We helped because I was like, "Oh my God!"
because you went right away. He was like, just want to make this clear right away. Like that.
Well,
You
then
like
me and Joe started making fun of that guy's jacket that said 8 Ball on the back, and I
yeah.
said
Oh yeah,
8
dude. Do you know those were huge jackets back in the day? Like those were like everybody had one of those.
What, the billiards jackets?
Yeah, the 8-ball jackets. Everybody had one.
Yep.
Yeah, you were just jackets, bro.
That jacket
You-
was sick, bro. That guy's like embarrassed. He's like, "I can't go anywhere now with my jacket." I'm like, "Dude, your
Well,
jacket's the
those-
shit."
Yeah, they used to rob them for it, man. They would beat the shit out of each other for jackets. The 8-ball jacket was a huge jacket.
What's the jacket? The guy. Remember the guy? It was like a year ago that smacked that chick on the subway.
That's what it was.
That's the guy. Yeah, this is it.
Oh, that's the guy.
Yeah.
yeah. We played it last
that's
night.
weird.
Somebody played it, sent it to us.
Fucking.
What the hell is that? Is he beating up his mic?
I think so. Another mic was beaten down.
Let's listen real carefully. Everybody listen carefully.
Sure.
Like shit. Still sounds like shit.
Whatever.
No, you sound like
No, you sound good enough. It's fine. It's just I
I
noticed.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's fine. You actually distinguishes your voice too from all of ours because everybody has a
Goddamn
different sound.
bullshit. I sound like I'm in a fucking wind tunnel.
I really like tap on the mic with your finger.
Tap on my rectum.
Oh, maybe it is the mic then, I guess.
Yeah. It sounds like shit.
Did you like break it or something, or is it like the cord?
Here's what happened.
This sounds like we're watching Mystery Science Theater 3000,
Yeah.
and there's that one character that has like the fucking voice like that.
yeah, he's like the robot.
So,
Bailey's
like,
the robot.
the micro USB. It's the USB to the micro USB for this microphone.
Right.
God damn, this sounds awful. I'm hearing it back now in my headset.
Dude, the micro USB is a fucking robbery on humanity, dude. It is the worst connection ever.
Yeah.
Like those little teeth that are on it that go in like a month.
Yeah, they wear down. They're like made
Like,
to wear down.
That is like one of the like this video game generation.
Yeah.
The fucking the Xbox 360. The Xbox One has micro USB. Does it have that to hook up the controllers?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. See, so both of them play. It's like the
PS4
USB
is like that,
Type
too.
C is so much better. It's not even funny.
Right.
Would have been sound better if I just called on my phone.
They go with cheap shit. Yeah, it does kind of sound like a phone mic. You're all right for now, though. It's fine. I've been going through the whole show with it, thinking it was all right. You know.
You know what I think it is though? It's where the microphone, when I set it down in my room, I think when I sat it up on, it was like standing up on the micro USB part, so it bent the small brass end or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if like something inside the microphone
Yeah.
got messed up when I did that.
You know what you should try is this headset I got now. I got this headset. Well, fuck, it's $200, but it's a headset. I got it like a year and a half ago. But it's a headset. If I can find one, I'll get you one. Because like you just throw it on, and then you can sit there with it on your head, and it's fucking awesome.
And like the microphone on it, it sounds really good.
It sounds pretty damn good. Yeah, I'm missing my filter on mine, but I got it over here. I could put it on in a minute and demo it for you. But hey, I wanted to bring this up at the start of the show, but we started talking about other football shit. But I just wanted to say how, like, dude, I gotta tell you, now this is not to piss people off, but I literally keep forgetting the Patriots won the Super Bowl. Like, I keep going
What
like
a fucking flex.
I know I keep going like, oh my god, we did win, because the fucking Super Bowl was so mind fucked.
Yeah, it's
So, like,
bad.
Like I feel like it's another dimension of a game. And I know that I said, like, at the beginning, like, oh, the Patriots always have weird Super Bowls. No one ever has Super Bowls like us. That did happen. You saw the greatest defensive Super Bowl ever, but it feels like I'm still in that game. I feel like I'm still playing, like I'm still watching that game, and it still hasn't ended yet.
I don't understand why they didn't use Todd Gurley at all.
I mean,
he was hurt.
they thought he was injured. Yeah, something was wrong.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Fucking put him out there, man. It's a Super Bowl. Who gives a fuck?
I
Well,
think
they
Todd
did.
Gurley's a fucking wiener because you know what? If your leg's hurting a little bit, you're in the fucking Super Bowl, man.
Yeah. Well, it was like, what's his name? God, how do I not fucking remember? It's the wide receiver on the Eagles. The first time he played the Eagles.
Oh, Zach Ertz.
No, the big mouth. He was on the fucking first. He was on the 49ers, then he was on the Eagles, and then he was on the Cowboys. Fucking come on, man! I can't think of his. He just was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and he didn't show up this year.
Adrian Peterson.
No, he's a wide receiver. Dude, he was like one of the most controversial wide receivers when he played.
Oh fuck! Oh yeah, I know you're talking about because he
Not the guy on the 49ers?
Terrell Owens.
Terrell Owens, yeah.
Dude, Terrell Owens
Sharpie.
played hurt against the Patriots.
Right.
And that's why he got pissed off at McNabb for throwing up on the sideline like a fucking vagina. You know what I
he's
mean?
like,
Like
come
he
on
was
up,
like,
man.
"Oh, I'm so nervous." Oh, shut the fuck up.
You know what that loser's doing now?
Who, McNabb or Terrell
No,
Owens?
Owens.
What?
Bowling.
Really?
He's on the PBA.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, he's
Wow.
on the PBA.
Do you think he could play in that new football league?
Well, the XFL or the Lions?
AAF?
or the XFL.
No, the AAF.
Yeah, I think so.
I
That
mean,
league's
he's in shape
wild,
as
dude.
fuck, dude. That dude, when I saw that fucking quarterback get his head taken off in the first game, I was like, now that's what I'm talking about.
That's what people want, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And is
people-
it
In that
barbaric?
league, isn't there only like 12 teams?
There's 8 teams.
8 teams.
Yeah, and I don't even think there's a team in the Northeast.
No, we don't have one.
Yeah.
You think there'd be a
Well,
New
the
York team?
XFL's only got one, right?
New York.
Yeah, that's so stupid how they're still doing that New York, New Jersey thing.
Right.
Does that like bother the shit out of Jersey people and like New York people?
I think it bothers the shit more of New York people.
Yeah. Yeah, because Jersey people just get to tie on to like the New York fame.
Right.
Well, look at New England.
Well, New England it encompasses like a whole fucking section of the country, for Christ's sakes. You know?
That's true.
Oh yeah, like all of like the Connecticut, the Maine.
Well, it's funny because when you get to Connecticut, there's like a Mason-Dixon line of Patriots and Giants. Once you get to like Bridgeport, then it's all Patriots. South of that, it's Giants.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, the Connecticut's like divided in half, maybe even more.
Yeah.
It's like not even like. It's like there's like 50% New York, and then like
Doesn't DeMarco live in Connecticut?
yeah, and he hates the Patriots.
Who's he a fan of?
What the fuck is Ken laughing at?
He's having a gay old time in the background, ain't he? He's back in the. I heard like Giants.
Pubic hair.
True.
That just
When
goes
the
off.
fuck does the XFL start?
Not till next year.
2020.
Yeah, but like what part? Like during the NFL season, or
Soon as the
I think they're
NFL
gonna
ends.
stick with. Is it spring, Joe, or summer?
It's like as soon as as soon as the Super Bowl ends, the next week XFL starts, I believe.
well, see, that's
Love
smart
that.
because the last time they did it to the NFL, and they got their fucking ass handed to them.
Yeah, it's way smarter what they're doing. Everything is better what they're doing this time, but
Well, and the thing is too, that's going to be running with like early baseball, and that's always great because early baseball to me is like the worst
yeah, you need
because
something
there's
else.
just so many games.
What a pitching staff.
Ooh, Boston.
No, the Mets.
No comment.
Yeah, they're pitching for cock.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they got good pitching.
Oh, you can't
but
win them
they-
all,
they-
right? Like
They
Boston.
win
Can't win them
70
all, right?
games.
Can't win them all and feel like you're in the fucking same Super Bowl forever. Can't win them all.
That dynasty in Boston just makes you sick.
It
know
is
what I mean?
weird.
Like the fucking Red Sox, the fucking Patriots, the Red Sox, the fucking Bruins, come on now. Enough is
But
enough.
listen, for the longest time, they had
Enough is
Yeah, but I don't consider the Bruins and the Celtics a part of that dynasty.
Fuck Ray Bork.
Yeah, because I mean the Bruins got the 2011. I just wanted to see one Stanley Cup. I was like, thank you God. All right, okay.
Got fucking multiple ones now.
Well, no, we only got one. We lost.
They won that 1 in 11, right?
Yeah, and then we lost to Chicago in the Garden here. That
Well,
sucked.
then the
and the Celtics won in 08, 07.
Celtics won in 08, but to remember they went to Game 7 against the Lakers in like 9 or 10.
I wanted to choke the referees in that fucking game.
Did you hate Jack Nicholson any more than when
Ugh,
they were
Dude,
playing?
I want to rip his fucking eyebrows out and stuff them in his ass.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Do
he
you
goes
guys-
to Larry Bird and he licks Larry Bird's anus.
I'll
whenever
tell you
he's
what
like-
I'm going to do. I'm going to pick the two most successful teams, and
Yeah.
I'll be a fan of them.
Yep.
Joe, you've got
Should
to
have picked the
find
Celtics, you
clip
fuck. They're the ones with more banners. What?
where Nicholson got ejected from the game because they called a foul on the Lakers in like the late Game 7.
Yeah.
He screams at the referee, "What the fuck are you watching?"
What the
You
fuck
tell
are you
Nickel-
watching?
You can tell Nickelback.
Beautifully. But that's the skill of Gasol.
Here it is.
15 on Gasol.
Oh yeah, Jack looks like he's the coach. Jack,
I know,
Jack's,
dude. He's got his shades on, right?
he's got the purple shirt, the shades on. He's coming onto the court.
Looked like Howard lost the ball.
He really came onto the court like he was the coach. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
that's like fucking what's his name in the Garden. That's like what's his
Oh,
face?
Spike Lee.
Spike fucking
Yeah.
Lee. Prick.
It's like Drake in Toronto.
Yeah, Drake in Toronto.
As the fans booing.
Back to the line. 12 points.
I'm going. they're booing him out of it. Let me ask you something. Do you like your job? Because in about 2 hours you won't have one. He's just yelling at the security guards.
You're fired. You're fucking fired.
Joe, how funny is that clip I sent you like last weekend?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The As Good As It Gets movie.
Oh yeah. He's the fag or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. When they get ready to go on that road trip and Helen Hunt shows up and she's like waiting to be introduced and Jack Nicholson's like, "Oh, Carol the waitress, Simon the fag."
Helen Hunt. All I can think about is Team America when she drops on the ceiling. Helen Hunt.
I love when they do the fucking what's his face? That was in Good Will Hunting. What's his fucking name?
Oh yeah,
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I think she comes right after him or something. It's like Matt Damon, Helen Hunt. What a cunt.
Helen Hunt is a cunt.
Yeah, she's got to be a lesbian, right?
Fuck her.
Well, somebody does named Jodie Foster.
Hollywood, man. Fuck all these Hollywood motherfuckers.
They're all scumbags.
They really are.
Look at Corey Graves. Did you hear this news? He's cheating on his fucking wife.
God.
Dude.
With who? Like what is
with
he?
Carmella from the WWE. Like, but dude,
she's so unattractive.
Dude, I watch. Well, I'd pump her, but I was watching WWE Breaking Ground, and this was a couple years ago. They came out with this behind the scenes thing, and Corey Graves was a wrestler, and he got a head injury, and they wouldn't allow him to wrestle anymore. Like, your career is over here in the WWE, and he's like, "Oh my God, my life's over," and he's going through all these things. And then Triple H comes to him. He says, "Listen, Corey." And before this, they already did a whole thing on Corey's family and his wife and his kids, and he's got all this responsibilities and everything. And Triple H is like, "Listen, we want to offer you a contract."
I remember that video
as a commentator. And Corey's like, "Oh my God!" And he gets on the phone with his wife, and he's like, "Honey, like they're giving me a 2-year contract as a commentator. They're gonna keep me in the WWE." And like he's like almost crying with her on the phone. And I turned to Leah when that happened. I said, "Hey, how long until he's fucking banging some girl on the roster and they're breaking up or whatever?" And then Leah last week, Leah sent me this message. She goes, "He looks like the type of guy who cheats on his wife." I'm like, "Oh, come on!" Like, there you go.
Oh,
did the news broke about this like this week?
Yeah, I went live with it today, talking about it for just like 20 minutes, and then at the end, because it was like 8:00. And I was like, all right, I want to go live with something real quick. And then that broke anyway. So I was like, I'll just go live with that and this other thing. And I was having all kinds of problems because I meant to go live 2 hours before that. And I'm sick, And the kids are running around. People are banging on my door. They keep banging on the door. And I'm like, stop banging on the door. And so then I finally went live. And they came back to banging on the door again. And I just flipped the fuck out on and it's really funny. Let me pull it up because it's really funny. And apparently Ken saw it, so that's. I wish he didn't see it, but that's funny that he already saw it because it was pretty fucking funny. Because these headphones snapped into pieces, like they're gone. Like I broke the shit out of these things. Here it is, and you can just see like I'm trying to ignore the noises I'm hearing, and maybe no one even really heard them, but I was just like. I was trying to read too, which is I'm retarded, so I'm like trying to read.
Oh my God!
And like watch this. I don't even say anything. That's the scary part.
Bible. Very nice.
Hear the banging?
You know what?
Fuck it. I flipped the computer over, like everything is everywhere. Like I had to clean up all this shit.
I thought this is why you got the basement.
Well, yeah, and I said I'm like, Leah, I don't know what to do. Like, I mean, like if they're gonna bang on the fucking door, like, I mean, and then but I haven't finished putting the soundproofing on the other side of the door. So when I do that, it'll be harder for them because it'll be like it won't really make a noise. But the other side of the door is still wood, so they're boom, boom, boom. And on top of that, Leah was like, get a lock for the basement door. And I'm like, you really think we should lock them? I don't mind if they're in the basement. I just don't want people banging on the fucking door. And I don't know. So maybe I will have to get a lock on the basement when I'm doing something because there's nothing really down here. They don't need to be down here. So yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Get one of those red bulbs that light up so they know when the red bulb's
on. Oh, they know.
They
don't care. That's the thing is they know. Like my daughter knew I was in here working. I was like, I need a half an hour. That's all I needed was a half an hour, and I couldn't get the half an hour, so I flipped the fuck out.
I got it. I got it.
That was funny.
I can't answer something like that. Trust me.
Oh man, it always takes me back to that night right here on Corrupted when Joe was banging that fucking keyboard on the wall, just going, "God damn it!"
I ran up to the wall too, and I swung that thing like a baseball bat.
Yo, can you pull that clip up?
You know what's funny too is oh god, I don't know where that is. I know I think it's like episode 49 though. But
oh boy.
every day I get another message from my mom who's like, I found this. No, because she's like tearing the house apart, like pulling the couches out and like vacuuming everything and whatever. And I'm gonna, and I keep coming over and cleaning stuff and then bringing stuff over here, and I'm like, I'll take care of it. Don't bother. But my mom can't just, sit still.
I found one of your first podcasting friends, Joe. He was wedged in the couch.
I just found a dildo. No, she found a condom.
I found Dead on Dave. No.
He's dead.
He's dead. He's fucking dead.
He's fucking dead. No, I got that right here.
Tommy fucking. He's fucking dead. He fucking worked late tonight, huh?
Did he? I don't know what happened with him.
Yeah, he's fucking out living the life tonight.
Oh,
he's living the life.
Did you see the post I sent you, Joe?
No, I didn't. No, I did. Yeah, the one with him and the girl.
Yeah, dude, that shit's man. If people think his shows and his Twitter feed's odd, his Facebook is something.
How about the message he sent me one time where he's like, well, Joe, because I was like, why are you kissing on her and all this stuff if you don't date her and all these things? He's like, well, Joe, she lets me do that. Remember that? Like, what the fuck is that? She lets me do that? Like, wow. Jesus, where do can I Brock Turner someone? Who's going to let me do that?
Yeah.
So who is the chick in the photo that I sent you?
I don't know. Look like Crystal.
Like, listen, I don't know if you saw this, but he's got a picture, like a selfie of him and this chick, and then his post says they're like all dressed up, bloodied up and stuff, and his message is, we want to invite you to dinner. We want to have you for dinner as the main entree.
Oh my God.
What in the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
That is fucking...
Fuck.
Why?
That is weird.
Why? Tommy, what in the fuck, dude?
I just sent it to you guys on Facebook.
Makes me want to come over there and smell your fucking prostate.
What?
Makes me want to come over there and smell your fucking prostate.
Good Lord.
Good Lord. Honestly, for the guy to wear the coat, I'm pissed. Okay?
But I can't believe this. I mean, you know what he's going to do. He's probably fucking...
I don't think you wear the coat I bought him, Joe, to fucking go ruin it.
I feel bad, too, because I was making fun of it the other day, and I didn't realize you bought it for him.
It's a nice coat, dude.
It is nice, though. It is.
Fat, irresponsible pig. You really think that coat was going to have, like, a good lifespan?
I guess not, man. I don't know.
Somebody emailed me the other day and said, hey, I'm leaving your Patreon and Ken's Patreon because... I just really can't deal with you guys bullying Tommy anymore,
Oh, dear God.
Oh, God.
And so if somebody left today, Ken, it's because we were bullying Tommy again.
And then I get people telling me, you got to call him out on his shit, man.
Yeah, right. I know this. It's true. We ride the line, you know what I mean? When he gives you shit, you get on him. Sometimes I think we got to necessarily jump on them, but other times we just let things blow by and behind the scenes that people don't even know about. Because behind the scenes, like, he does some fucking crazy shit, and we just kind of go,
He really does, man.
That's the problem, is people don't know
all that,
some of the behind the scenes shit.
And sometimes we take it to air then. We're like, all right, well, you did this to me now. Fucking, I'm going to fuck with you a little bit tonight, because what the fuck?
You're right. Yep.
But we can't sit here and pretend like it's not justified sometimes.
Yeah. I don't think, people to some
sometimes
people,
it's not
justified to them because they don't know the background, like, you know what I mean, like what you just said. So I think like some people are like, oh, they fucking bully him, they bully him, but they don't understand like what goes on. Like, you would probably do worse to him if you had to deal with some of the shit. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, I get what they're saying too, but it's like we don't, we're also good to him. We're all friends behind the scenes, It's
we buy him things and we buy, like Joe's given him a million fucking times.
I bought him breakfast.
Lucky Lowe out of nowhere one night buys him whole fucking dinner, pizza, and then he asks him, "Can you get me garlic knots too?" and gets him this. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like we constantly always like look out for him and shit. Yeah, when we're on air and he says something and we, want to fuck with him, we do. And sometimes we go overboard. Sometimes he goes overboard.
But then people say that you like buy the ticket to make fun of him when you buy him stuff. That's what I've gotten.
Oh yeah, I get that. No, and in a way it is. I've told him this before. I have straight up said this to him live multiple times. Tommy, we use you as content. You are a creator. You are a member of the show. And your comedy relief is used. Like everybody, like it's a lot. Usually when he says that I'm not worth anything or something like that, I'm like, dude, you are a major asset to everybody. Like you have
I said it to them the other night. I go, you bring fucking joy to our lives, man. Like, do you realize that?
Yeah, I don't know if maybe we don't.
He was like,
bring it to him.
Thank you.
Guys, this is literally what he sent me today.
I just feel sometimes I push myself to be on people's shows, and then I get shit on. It's just like I come in there and I get everything in my life berated and just crapped on, and so I just feel like, why do I do this to myself?
Why do you do it to yourself, man?
Why do it? And I also tell him, like, also don't tell people any of this shit. Like we told him a million times. I mean, for years. I mean, I can't even go into it anymore because it's already happened a million times. Don't bring up this personal shit. You know what I mean? Unless
because he opens himself up when he does that.
Even on his own show, he could. Even if he was on his own live stream and he was talking about his life, he could probably do it over there and be okay. But when he brings it over here, it's like it's going to get used. Like it's literally a
different audience, man.
Like you're telling me he didn't realize that the quarters in his ass. Like he comes on Throwdown and says, "Oh, I put quarters in my ass."
Yeah, there's a year's worth of content right there.
No, dude, Jesus Christ, what do you expect? I said to him, dude, what?
But you know what? If Ken said it, if Mike said it, if I said it, if any one of us said we used to put quarters up our ass, we're all getting mid-fade on
shit.
Probably
worse.
Yeah, probably worse.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I got away with that toothbrush story pretty clean.
Look, I licked the dog's ass once, and come on, I never forget.
Oh, that's fucked, man.
Yeah, we still go back to Ken banging his dog thing. Like that comes up all the time.
Yeah.
But
he was like, he put the dog on his. He was like, "Fuck me."
You guys both talked to me different after that for like a couple of weeks. You're like, this guy's fucking booked, bro.
He was a weird one.
Ken always brings up the hotel where I tried to ass fuck him.
Yeah, Joe legitimately tried to grab me. I was like, what the fuck? Am I being tested right now?
Am I being tested?
See if I'm a homophobe, huh?
And you were kind of phobic.
I'm a homophobic? No, I'm not. I'm not at all, man. I've known.
I don't know, man. Your face, Ken, when Cronin turned around and made it look like he was blowing you. You were like.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like other people.
I've done fucking gay shit with my friends like that before. Like we've done all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was only the second time me and Ken have been around each other in person.
Yeah.
I had a blast that night, man.
That was the first time.
No,
that was the second time. Yeah, right.
You came over, but I mean, I was so focused on the show that night, like I didn't really get time to like talk with you. Like, you and Filthy were here, and I was more like, I'm on the show now, and hey, you're here at my house.
It was fast.
We took a few seconds to be like, hey, but like I wasn't. Dude, yeah.
I just watched the video of Joe stunning Ken the other day.
It's a good one.
Ken looks at Grim and goes,
someone on Twitter said it the best. They were like, look at Ken's face. And I was like, you read that perfectly. Because they were like, Ken's face looks like, oh, this is funny and I'm laughing, but what the fuck is going on right now?
Ken looks at Grim and goes, I just want a shot.
Yeah.
He looked so out of place. He was like, anytime, anywhere. And then Ken just goes, I just want a shot. It's so funny. I was showing everybody at work. I was like, oh my God, watch this. And I go, wait till he says, I just want a shot. It's like,
what was so funny about you?
Just like your face, you were just like, I just want a shot, man.
You know who's calling right now?
Uh-oh.
Guess who's calling right now?
Tommy.
I'm going to put him on for a second. It's time for a Tommy segment, just for a few minutes. Yes, Tommy. What's up, Tommy?
Baby!
Quarters!
The man with the copper asshole.
Thanks for shitting all over the fucking...
Just want a shot.
Thanks for shitting all over the fucking suit we got you. Real nice.
What are you talking about?
Fucking guy goes and wears it as a prop.
You got
the suit's fine, man.
You got
it looked
fake
like
blood.
you brought the suit to like a Bukkake
You don't wear it
video.
to a fucking corn maze with makeup all over you. It's supposed to be a fucking nice suit jacket, dude. You don't wear it to a fucking corn maze.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. That's fucking terrible,
It's like
dude.
this episode of Everybody Loves Raymond. It's like, Tommy, don't sit like this, sit like this. You know, like that reminds me of
I
like,
have no clue what the fuck that
You should
means.
go on a shooting rampage at that haunted Valentine's Day thing.
All I'm saying is, you know, we bought the coat for you to have something nice to dress in, and you go and use it as a prop.
I didn't use it as a prop. It was a Valentine's. It was a red jacket. Okay, so
All right.
why I wore it. Okay, it's a red jacket.
It's a nice
It's a
fucking prop.
event.
It was red, so it turned into a
Look at
prop.
Tommy getting all snippy.
Imagine if Tommy had worn the mask that I bought him.
Like that. Oh yeah, I had to wear it this way. I had to wear it that way. I can't just wear a fucking jacket the way I want to wear.
Oh,
You
I
gave
would,
it to
like, I would be like, if I
Yeah,
got a
don't you
gift
know
like
there's...
that, if I got a gift like that, I would say to myself, like, you know what? I'm not gonna wear it. The guy bought me a gift, so it's a nice jacket. I'm not gonna go and wear it in a corn maze and fucking makeup all over it and shit. That would be disrespectful.
makeup on it, Ken.
Whatever, man.
There's no goddamn makeup on it.
Oh my God.
There's no fucking makeup on it. It's
All right.
fucking
Is there any makeup on it?
Whatever.
no.
I think there's some fucking makeup on
Sick
it.
up his ass, and apparently because
No,
I wore
I don't know. I just found it disrespectful, man.
disrespect. Wow.
I'm pretty sure there was some makeup on it because I saw the picture.
Yeah, there's all kinds of blood,
Lots of
man.
fucking
It's just
makeup.
like, I don't know, you know, like it just seemed like, wow, okay, I get you this. It's a nice thing. Oh, I don't care. I'm just gonna use it as a prop tonight. It's red. I don't know. Whatever.
Wow. Well, I mean, like, you know, if Tommy knew that it was going to come with all this fucking stipulation, maybe he wouldn't have, you know.
No, I'm not trying to put stipulations on it. I'm just saying, like, it's a nice fucking jacket. He's supposed to wear it to go out to eat and fucking, you know, like, it's not made for fucking, you know, I didn't
You
get
don't
it
wear
so he could
slacks to a baseball game, Tommy.
use it as like a fucking prop, you know. But whatever, it's his jacket.
I get it. I get it.
My opinion on it.
Yeah, I get that. It is weird. You just got, if you'd worn the mask that I bought him, then it would have been like he's wearing all the shit we bought him.
That's another thing too. That it's like that's an expensive fucking mask. Like, and he's not allowed to wear it. Like, what the fuck is that?
They're
Yeah, what is
snobs.
the deal with that? You're not allowed to wear the mask.
My Wi-Fi crapped out because I had to put my fucking phone in airplane mode.
Tommy's on edge.
Oh,
My
no.
fucking phone. Tommy, can you fart for us like right now?
Tommy, can we hear your phone vibrate about 4 times in the next minute?
Well, listen, Tommy. Tommy, I appreciate the comment. Why did you call tonight, Tommy? What's going on? You called us, just so everybody knows, especially Gamey in
Wanted
the
to
chat.
call and see how you guys are doing.
We're doing pretty
Because
good.
I know you guys do around this time.
Joe, especially who? What were you saying?
Well, Gamey in the chat is like, Tommy is tired of being made fun of. I think we're seeing his final days. I don't.
Oh,
God, dude.
Obviously, Gamey.
How is that being made fun of? That I'm asking him why he's taking the jacket that we bought him. That's a nice dinner jacket, and wearing it to something like that. Is that making fun of somebody?
Well, I mean, also, it's like this is the guy that's been saying this. I think actually, now that I think about it.
I think this guy could stop talking for Tommy now, and he could fucking let Tommy talk for himself.
Well, this has been going on for 5 years, and Tommy's still here. So I don't know what he's talking about. He must be new, because Tommy.
apparently he never heard
tell him
that
to get a
show where he
fucking
was
clue.
like screaming.
Yeah, I mean, remember? Yeah, I remember a couple of years ago, Tommy. Remember a couple of years ago, we were playing those videos of you screaming like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what was that about? Where did that come from? Where did that?
We're like brothers, man. Brothers fight with each other. People ask fucking questions. It's a big fucking deal.
Oh, I was screaming like a diva. My diva scream.
What the fuck? Sounds like the fucking tea is ready.
Oh, you don't know? You haven't seen this?
Tommy, let me ask you: Are you
What the
sick
fuck?
female?
Dude, what in the fuck?
Really, Tommy? Is that really Tommy?
You didn't see this? Yeah, that's him. No, that's him. This is from a couple years ago. He played this on Monetize This like 60 or something. It was like.
Back in the day, there was a diva in the there was a diva in the WWE used to scream when she would do a signature move, and I told my friends I could scream like a diva, and they said, "Tommy, you can't do it." And I just let out this scream.
Listen to this one. This one's the best, Tommy.
Stay positive.
Fucking goddamn it!
Subscribe.
There it is.
Tommy, NC 2010. As you know, there's a diva in the WWE that has a scream, and I can do a diva scream, and I'm gonna do it right now.
The fuck?
Really did it. Okay, again.
It's fucking dead!
There's one though. I mean, there's one of these where like he breaks the camera microphone, and it's so funny. And I hope we find it.
That's enough for me right now.
Oh yeah.
I lose my voice. Yeah, keeping you on the inside scoop, YouTube.
That was when he kept you on the inside scoop.
He just screams like a fucking.
Subscribe, support.
Fuck you!
Dude, I'm gonna fucking goddamn pass out. Stop.
Oh, this is the one. This is the one where he breaks his camera. Tommy, and I'm going to ask you this one after we get done playing this. But listen to this one. This is the one. I believe this breaks his mic.
And just warm up screams. I'm about to do my diva scream, and I'm gonna do it from two different angles. I'm gonna do it from this angle. Good evening, YouTube. It's me, Tommy, NC 2010. As you know, there's a diva in the WWE that has a scream. I'm gonna do it right now.
Stop playing that fucking clip.
Hold on, it's about to break. You're literally going to break your camera right here. I'm not even joking. Listen to this. Okay, so you hear that? Now watch the mic. Now the mic doesn't work right anymore. Watch this.
Whoa, okay. That's enough for me right
You hear the microphone's like way down. When he started, it sounded like this.
Some warm-ups and screams. That's enough for me right now.
He killed the microphone, dude.
Damn, fucking busted up the mic, bro.
Oh my god.
Tommy, you can still hit those high notes, huh?
A little bit.
So
you can still hit them. You could still hit that.
Do one right
now. Get the puck out of here, dude. Get the puck out of here.
Sometimes I can't because of my allergies. I can't hit those high notes
I know,
anymore.
but the other, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. You did a loud one again, and you fucking. I was like, holy fuck, that was loud.
Yeah, that was loud.
Tommy.
No, Tommy.
It's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I thought that was really him.
Oh my god, me too.
What, Tommy?
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not gonna scream in my apartment building.
Just try it. Just don't do it like super.
Oh, that's a smart, responsible Tommy. That's a good boy.
Shut up. Here he goes. Oh my god.
Oh, remember this one? Listen, Bailey, have you heard this one? Bailey, have you heard this one?
Oh
my god.
That's a literal sound, like he was cracking his knuckles. He cracked his knuckles and then went, oh, but it sounds like it, like fap, fap, fap. It's really weird. So Tommy, did you break your phone there? Like, did the
Ken? Any fucking makeup on there? No fucking makeup, Ken.
Now I want to see cum stains on that jacket now.
You gonna sing for us now?
Tommy, did your phone break? Did your phone
my phone's fine.
Because it was fucked up at the end of that clip, no doubt. I mean, so it did it reset itself, but yeah.
No. Back in the day, I didn't have a smartphone, I used cameras. I still use cameras for my vlogs, but I had 2 separate cameras. I had a what the hell?
Wow.
Fuck you, Devin! Lick my asshole!
Oh my God! Eminem said what?
Fuck you, Devin!
Oh no!
Fuck you, Devin!
Oh no!
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh my God!
Did you hear that, Tommy? Eminem released a diss track on Devin.
Brian, fucking humble him or cock!
What?
All right, listen, Tommy. We got to move back on with the show, man. But I appreciate you calling tonight. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Give us a scream, Tommy.
Call back, suck my cock, and say you're sorry in that order.
Tommy.
Troll. You stupid troll.
Tommy, Jesus Christ, say something.
Anything you want to say?
My phone, and can I not plug my phone in because my phone's getting ready to die?
All right, Tommy. Listen. Well, we're gonna move on anyway, Tommy. I just wanted to give you, something to say. Say your last rights or whatever.
I'm sorry I didn't come on any of your shows tonight. I was very busy tonight, so I'm sorry.
It's okay, brother.
You were busy getting stains on a red jacket.
There's no stains on my jacket.
Damn it, Tommy is hilarious.
Yeah, when Ken gives me a gift, I can't. No, I can't. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Tommy, you want to ruin it? Go right ahead, bro.
I wasn't ruining it. Like I needed a red jacket because I was.
All right, bye, Tommy.
All right, we'll see you, Tommy. We'll see you later, Tommy. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, listen, guys. You guys want to go to the questions? Everybody, you guys want to go to the questions we have?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to corrupted questions. Here we go.
Get.
We'll pull them up here.
It's time for corrupted questions. So ask you, piece of shit. It's time for corrupted questions. Not anyone can ask. You gotta pay for it. It's time for corrupted questions. Corrupted questions.
What the fuck is
It's time
this?
for corrupted questions. I'm gonna kill someone today. Gonna kill someone.
Yeah. What? Wait, what?
Corrupted questions. Corrupted questions.
All right. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Gonna kill somebody.
Corrupted questions. All right, so let's go to the first one. It's from the. I can't believe I recorded that. The Great Deity. Which do you think is more sad, Starving Children or Minnesota Vikings podcast?
Makes me want to come over there and smell your fucking prostate.
You piece of shit.
My God, bro.
What a question. Who asked that?
That is the Great Deity.
Dude, God bless the Great Deity.
That is funny.
It's such a great question.
Because that fucking.
I'm gonna have to go with Vikings podcast.
Pretty
wow.
fucking big. No.
What is more sad, Casey Anthony killing her kids or Vikings podcast?
Oh my God.
Wow.
What's worse, 9/11 or his podcast?
I think his podcast.
What's worse, the Holocaust or his podcast?
You know, oh my
At least
God.
the people in 9/11 had the option to jump out of the
Thermonuclear
building.
war or his podcast.
You know, the next time they fake the moon landing, they're going to use miniatures and paint his head gray.
Yo, his clan was so pissed at me, bro. His cousin got on, started coming at me, bro. I was dying, dude.
Oh,
What's
God.
worse, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, or his podcast?
He was, what's worse, thermonuclear war or no? He was pretty mad at me, bro. And then all of his boys were mad too, bro. He had fucking they all calling us up like,
Well, like 5 people?
yeah, dude.
You know what the issue is over there? Is Vikings is such an arrogant, cocky fuck.
You know, he went to
on
bat
that
for us,
show.
though. You know, he did go to bat for us. I got to say that about
That's
him.
fine,
He does love us, man.
Yeah,
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, when he does his show, he's like, all right, motherfuckers, say something to me and I'm going to fucking kill you.
Yeah, he does come off. Dude, you should have heard his phone call to me this morning. If you guys would have heard it, I think you would have did the same thing I did tonight, because he just was last night. He's like, yeah, LA Beast wants us to do a 24-hour stream. We're going to do it. I'm going to get him on. I'm like, whoa, dude. Like, yeah, the day before he was like, all humbled about shit and like talking to me about, oh, I really want to be on episode 200 and shit, which I felt bad for him because he really desperately wants to be on. And then the next day it was a whole different person. I was like, wow, that was fucking weird, man. I was like, wow.
Joe cracked me up last night and monetized this because that was being talked about. Like the LA Beast was in there, and Joe was like, "You mean LA Republican?"
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
I heard that too.
I was laughing
the
myself.
answer is Minnesota's podcast.
Minnesota's podcast.
You piece of shit.
JP Giles, how do you feel about small dogs, Yorkies?
I'd fuck them.
Yikes.
Wiener dogs. I personally love bulldogs, but what do you guys think? Well, that's bulldogs are pretty cool, but a lot of those dogs you just described are for homos.
Like, if I could pick what kind of a dog I would want, Rotties are pretty fucking cool dogs. But I gotta say, give me a good old fashioned border collie.
You want my dog? You want to fucking take my dog?
I had border collie my whole life, man. He lived 18 years. Man.
Oh, right. You did tell me that. That's true.
Yeah, he lived 18 years, bro. He's black and white.
Yep.
He's fucking had the white swoosh coming down his nose like yours. Like, they all got that same kind of outline of the black and white.
That dog had the funniest fucking attitude.
Oh my God! You could walk up to him and you could just look at him, Joe. And if you looked at him and you like put your hand like at him from across the room and you went like that to him, he'd start going. I'd look at you like from across the room. It's the funniest shit. But he would never bite anybody.
Well, the weird thing about like border collies is like their whole thing is to like please us. Like they just want to like, what do you want me to do?
Man. Used to like lick my balls and shit and make sure like they would.
Well, they would. Oh yeah. Oh, the vet was telling me the other day. Telling Leah. She's like, yeah, with the black lab, you're gonna need treats to get it to do things, whereas the border collie just wants to do it for free. You know.
I also had a black lab after my border collie died. I got a black lab.
That's so weird because it's
right.
Like, dude, what is up with that?
Tell him, dude.
Yes. And the weird thing about the black lab was it almost never panted.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Never.
It was the weirdest fucking thing, man.
She was such a great dog, though, man. She was so smart. She would jump in the fucking water, bro. Like they really love the water. Those dogs, like they love the fucking water.
Oh like, God, I can't wait to take her to a lake.
Like that, we'll jump right in the water, bro. We'll jump right in the water, even if you didn't train it to. It will go right in the water.
Wow.
I actually had a miniature schnauzer who lived 14 years.
Fuck him.
Oh, come on, man. I had his mother, the border collie's mother. Yeah. You know what my sister called? I had his mother as a kid.
Go find a duck, you schnauzer.
No, listen, his mother's name was Cinnamon, right? And she was a border collie mix with like a shepherd or whatever.
Oh, God.
I used to let this border collie mix come in my backyard, and little did I know this dog was banging my dog when I would let him come into the backyard. And then a couple of months later, we get a litter of dogs, which we gave to all my cousins and family members. So like my border collie's brothers and sisters stayed in the family for all those years. He was the last one left. He was the oldest one, 18 years old.
That's
awesome. He outlived all of them.
And then every year, once a year, they'd all get together and have an orgy with all the dogs. They'd fuck all the dogs.
This dog had epileptic seizures and still lived till 18 years old. Like,
they're crazy, man. They just want to work, man. They'll work themselves to death.
Dude, he was a great dog, man. He really was, man. Great fucking dog.
Dude, my schnauzer actually had audible farts.
Oh, it would, wouldn't it?
Like, if you could be near my dog Jack, you would hear like a.
That's awesome. That's how Buster is. That's how the dog that I had at the house that I was out before this one, my mother wouldn't let me leave with the dog. She was like, he's staying here. And I'm like, he's my dog. And my mom was like, you're not taking him. Like, he's staying here. And I'm like, what? So she made me leave him there, which I was upset about. But, she didn't want him to go away because she was like, you're not going to be here. And your father can't protect us. He's fucking too old. So, like, the dog at least being there makes my mother feel comfortable. So I had to leave him. That's why I got this little rug rat that I got now. this little fucking Mexican little fuck that I have. And he's gay, and my dog is gay. The little Mexican guy that I live with now, he's gay. 100% confirmed he's gay. Like I come home and his whole cock is in his mouth. Like a normal dog.
Oh, what the fuck?
Licks the tip or something, or like the whatever they do, clean themselves or whatever. Like you're licking the tip.
Is that how he cleans his
This
dick
guy
and
is
blows
deep
himself?
throating. He's deep throating his own.
Well, that's
dick.
not gay. That's just getting yourself.
Oh no, it's fucking so gay because he tries to hump Buster when I bring Buster over to sleep over. The big dog, he goes over and tries to hump him all the time.
Get him neutered?
Oh, confirmed.
His balls are gone, dude. They're gone, and he still fucking wants to go gay, bro. And I'm like, I love him, and I'm like, you're my little gay boy, little gay ass. It's all right. We love you, little gay fucker.
Somebody clip that for me, please.
You little gay fucker. You little gay. Oh, you.
This next one is from Chris Van Buskirk. What's up, Chris? Have you ever considered doing a meet and greet? We have a meet and greet style session for JCS community. Perhaps a JCS community event for, we'll probably do it at WrestleMania, event for a cause close to you or perhaps a certain reason. I personally would love this. I think it's something that could bring the community closer. Thank you.
Yeah, let's do a meet, greet, suck, and fuck with some of your favorite YouTubers.
And it will be for AIDS awareness. AIDS awareness.
AIDS awareness.
Yeah, I will blow JB.
I want to do a meet, and then add 2 more to that and a suck and a fuck at the end.
Honestly, dude, I'm going to be working the next fucking 5 months on trying to blow up the other channel, and if I can get more subs and we could possibly go do some shows live, that'd be great. But I think we got to get a little more people. But no doubt about it, we definitely thought about it a million times. And I mean, going down to WrestleMania a couple years ago, I met so many people. It's fucking awesome. Prayish Muhamdar with the next question. So he's a piece of shit.
You piece of shit.
Yes, we are all pieces of shit.
What's the most boring TV series you guys had to be forced to watch because of your
Frasier.
wives? What?
Frasier.
I like Frasier though.
Oh wait, with the wives? Is
Yeah,
that what
like
it
your.
was?
Oh
Yeah.
man, I can answer this one for you guys because I know to the whole
Can
wife.
I answer it for you?
Yeah, what?
This Is Us.
Oh, that fucking show. I know it's like a tearjerker for women because it's like the whole family thing, and they get like all emotional when they look back at like when it goes back in time in the show. And, oh my God, like get a fucking grip. That show is like one of the worst fucking shows on TV, and women love it. I don't know why they love it, but they do. That's definitely one of the shows. You are right, Mike. And the other one is How to Get Away with Murder. And ER, not ER. What's it called? Grey's Anatomy. That fucking thing too.
That show's.
Grey's Anatomy. My wife makes you watch Grey's Anatomy. Everybody's fucking each other. Everybody's putting dildos in each other in the fucking show. It's like, what happened?
But you never get to see Grey's Anatomy. In other words, if it's going to call Grey's Anatomy, can I see a pussy, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Anatomy.
That show might as well be called "If My Wife Watches This, 60% chance she cheats."
I got to be honest. I'm a selfish motherfucker, so I watch what I want to fucking watch. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
I'm
I've been
lucky
watching Punisher, and my wife hates it, but I'm like, no.
You're the one doing it to her.
Show, bro.
Yeah.
Leah doesn't do any of this shit to me. I don't have to watch none of this shit. Leah watches cool shit, so I don't have to worry about it.
Leah watches like Star Trek.
I could tell you the worst thing that my ex-girlfriend made, because it was all that type of shit, like Nip Tuck and all these things, like where it was clearly just about like how you want to be a whore. I don't know.
Right. Well, my wife was just watching. I didn't even know they remade the show. Remember the show Temptation Island?
Yeah. Yep.
She was just watching it.
It's on
today,
after
the new
Raw.
one.
It's on after fucking.
Oh, is that? Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Boss
USA.
the plane. Boss the plane.
And I said to her today, there was like a guy that was like waiting for his girlfriend to cheat, and then he was gonna fucking cheat. I'm like, let me tell you something right now, because his girlfriend was like grinding her ass on a dude's dick. As soon as I saw that, I told my wife, if I saw you do that, I said from that point on, you'd never see him in the show ever again, because they wouldn't be able to air me just face fucking chicks left and right, just tonsil fucking chicks, like just coming in their eyes and their teeth and their gums and their asshole on their tits.
Man, it's funny you saying that, because I remember me and Shannon don't get into fights much, but when we do, it's a brawl, right? And like, I remember getting in a fight with her one time, and she was like, I'll fucking leave. And I'm like, you know what? Go ahead and fucking leave. You want to leave? I'll take the kids. I'm like, take the kids and leave. I said, I'll have a nice apartment. I'll have fucking money. And I'll be fucking probably some 21-year-old. So go ahead and take the kids.
Oh my God.
And I said that right to her, and she thought about it for a second. I said, think about it. Think.
I've said.
Think about it right now. Think about it. Really, just sit there and think. Right? I'm feeling now. And then it was, I'm sorry, big dog. You're right. You know?
Oh my God! What the
That's how
fuck?
it went down, bro. That's how
that makeup sex session.
Big dog.
Why?
Makeup sex is the best, dude. Why is it the best? It
Go
is
get
so
that.
good, the makeup sex, dude. I always heard people saying, "Oh, makeup sex is the best," and I always thought to myself before I was like in a relationship like that, like I always thought, like, yeah, you're just saying that. Come on, like makeup sex is the best. There's no difference. No, there.
Dude.
Why is makeup sex the best,
dude?
Primal rage.
Yeah, why is it like that, dude? It's
fucking
fucking
human nature, dude.
I guess
Yeah, it
so,
is.
dude.
It
I mean,
is.
it's just
Like
weird.
I said, you're gonna have a stronger relationship because of that. And you know, going back to my ex, there was like 70 shows that I had to watch with her that sucked. And it's so weird. Somebody in the chat just brought up one of them, and it haunts my dreams. Project Runway, and I was dating her.
Oh yeah, that's I couldn't watch.
Dude, I was dating her in that year, 2003 to 2006. And it was like the fucking, remember the guy like, hello guys, are you finished?
Oh, that's
your
the guy.
fucking-"
My wife hates when I do this. Let me tell you something. I just want to come down here and I want to suck each and every one of your cocks.
3 minutes left, guys.
What's his
You have 3
what's that
minutes
guy's name
left.
again?
I don't remember, but you're not done. That zipper is,
Listen,
the
you
zipper
guys
is
just
sideways.
don't understand that.
Clifford.
Dude, he looks at guys and like they're fucking steaks.
Yeah, he does. He looks at them like, oh, I'd like to try out his marinade.
The fat gay guy won that year. The first year, I think. I think
Hey,
he did.
have you guys ever heard of that show?
This guy.
Where they
There he is.
They take this guy and they like fool him into thinking it's like a reality show, but really it's a show to fool him. And it
Joe,
was-
Joe Schmo, right?
Have you guys ever seen that show?
Yeah, it's an amazing show.
Dude, that show was great, wasn't it, man?
The problem is you can only do it once, right?
Yeah, because like you know, the actors they had on it were known after that, so they couldn't use the same actors. That's number one. Number two, it was like kind of like now they know Joe Schmo existed before. You know, this guy was brought on. There was no show before him, but then they did it a second time, and the guy caught on at the end of the show of what was going on. So it kind of like is like you can't do it now because people catch on.
Yeah,
you know?
Joe Millionaire was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Oh,
I'll tell you, there's kind of two with Quiche. I'm sure there's many more, but the two that come to my mind, one of them is that Chip and Joanne show. The
what?
It's the show where they like redo people's houses.
Oh my god!
Oh.
I know
Watch
exactly what you're
that
talking about.
fucking bullshit.
Flip this cunt.
And then the one that, like, when it comes on, I literally just want to punch holes in the wall is Gilmore Girls.
Oh, yeah.
Dear God.
I can understand that one though.
my
At least,
God.
at least I can understand that one a little bit. Like, but I don't watch it. But I mean, I get like why girls like that show.
I mean, there's obvious ones. Of course, she does watch that fucking Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but I can't stomach
Oh
that.
God, no, that's the
So
one,
I just
dude.
leave.
That or Chris Chrisley would make me want to murder somebody.
Dude, let me tell you something.
What?
Here it comes. I actually like that show.
Well,
Well,
JB,
Chrisley knows best.
Ugh.
let me tell you something, man. At
I
least
think
you
the
don't
guy
have to,
is actually funny.
at least you
Wow.
don't have to deal with this.
Let's move on to Lorenzo. Lorenzo says, Prob, been asked this. Okay, probably been asked this a lot, but in your opinion, I will read the words you spell it that way. Do you think the Patriots would still be a dominant force once Brady and Belichick retire? Coming from a salty Cowboys fan. Prayer for Joe's headphones. Lorenzo, I think the Patriots are less successful without Brady, but still successful with Belichick. Because we've seen that kind of happen with Belichick and a different quarterback. So, but yeah, both of them gone. It's a whole new game.
I was just saying today that not only is Belichick a good coach, but he knows when to get rid of players. He knows when that time has come.
Right.
Look at fucking Nate Solder, dude. He got rid of Nate Solder. The guy's a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think that guy only works on the Patriots.
That's
You
the
know what
other
I mean?
thing,
Like,
though.
That's the type of player he was.
I think he could have stayed on the Patriots and still been okay.
Yeah, honestly, I think he would have still been good, and that goes that way for some of their quarterbacks that have left and went to other teams and been shitted on. I think in the Patriots, you know, the way that they play and the setup that they have, it suits a lot of players that wouldn't do well other places here better for some reason.
He lets go of so many people that are like.
But Mike, look at it this way: these guys he brings in, these little white wide receivers and these little fucking white fucking fucking fullbacks and these
Danny Amendola, dude,
and these fucking guys that he finds out there that on any other team they're not even throwing the ball to that dude.
Yeah,
but on fucking Patriots, these guys shine. Like, remember that guy Whitehead?
Danny Woodhead.
Danny Woodhead, yeah.
The fucking white-headed cunt, whatever he is. The fucking guy marched all over everybody.
This guy was 5'7" or something.
Fuck, dude. How they find
Danny Amendola? Danny Amendola's like 5'10".
Yeah, but at least Amendola had success in Miami. Danny Woodhead was like, what, this runt fuck? And then he was killing it.
Yeah, dude, killing it.
It was like...
Does Belichick really know when to get rid of certain guys, though?
I don't know.
He tried to get rid of Brady.
Yeah, when the money gets too much.
He tried to get rid of Brady.
Is that the truth, though?
No, he tried to get rid of him.
He legitimately tried.
Yeah, he wanted to get rid of Brady.
He wanted to go with Garoppolo.
He wanted Garoppolo, yeah.
And then look,
the owner said no.
Let me ask you this. Does Garoppolo go down in New England?
No.
Yeah, but listen,
like he did in San Fran.
Let me tell you something. He's making the right decision for that franchise. And if the owner would have let him do it, it probably would have been the right decision.
What do you really think they would have won a Super Bowl with Garoppolo?
Yeah, I think that nucleus.
Come on!
I really do. I think that nucleus is
he played one game.
I got news for you. I bet you Belichick is here after Brady is gone, and I bet you he wins another Super Bowl on his own.
Well, I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying,
awesome.
like, you can't say that Jimmy Garoppolo would have won a Super Bowl with the team they had last year.
I just feel like you could plug basically any quarterback that's serviceable into that position, and the Patriots will still win.
Well,
I don't know, man.
Let's move on to.
Man, look at this year. That Super Bowl was really low scoring. You didn't need a great quarterback for that Super Bowl.
No, but you needed a great defensive coordinator.
You needed a good, serviceable guy to win that Super Bowl.
Maybe
right there.
maybe another quarterback throws worse picks or something though. You never know. But you're right.
You're right. I mean, listen, it's all.
Dude, I kind of wanted Garoppolo. I saw him in that one game and I went, damn. And I told everyone, I'm like, this guy's sick. But you know what? I don't mind if they keep Brady as long as it's ride or die with him.
I mean, how could you mind? How could you mind? I mean, the guy's a fucking proven
won him 5 fucking bowls.
Champion, but I do think that there is going to be a time where they're going to have to make that move, obviously. And I think he's such a good coach that how could you question if he wanted to do that last year? Maybe he saw something in Brady that's a little different. You guys got to admit, Brady was a little bit off this year.
This year he was a little bit different. It was weird.
Right? And he was a little different in the playoffs this year and in the fucking Super Bowl.
But here's the thing. Let's go all the way back. If Bledsoe doesn't get hurt, does he change to Brady ever?
Yes. I think eventually he goes to Brady, no matter what, because Bledsoe just did not win. He was not a win.
It's honestly possible that he may go to Brady, but it's also possible that Belichick drafts a better quarterback and then Brady's the backup again. That's possible.
I don't see them winning like they did with him, though.
Yeah, but I think like if you were to send and this is kind of weird, but even if you were to put Belichick in Kansas City, they probably would have won the Super Bowl this year.
Well, they might have. You're right.
I mean, Andy Reid
has
historically gotten the Chiefs.
Yeah, why is he's so bad? In the playoffs.
In the end of the game. This guy watched the Patriots. He never called a timeout for his defense. He had 3 timeouts in overtime.
What the fuck is that about? Even a guy at home that's playing fucking Madden on his fucking Xbox knows to call a fucking timeout there.
Yeah. You're like, dude,
I think Andy Reid, dude, he's just inferior in the big games.
He was sitting down at the end of the game, too. What the fuck is he doing?
How is this
He's like the new Marty Schottenheimer.
How does he get coaching opportunities? How?
Do you remember?
Because, I'll tell you why. Because it's a fucking Midwest small market team, and they always get to that first round. They're not going to get rid of the guy in a Midwest small market team that gets them to the show at the end of the year.
He did this with the Eagles. Last 2 minutes of the last 5 minutes, whatever it was, at the Patriots Super Bowl. He blew that too. He just sucks at the end of the game. I don't know what it is. He can't it's immediately you're like, dude, rest the defense, timeout, and then call another timeout if you gotta. It's tell the defense to get ready. This is what they're doing. Don't let them do it.
What a classic game this year too, man. The fucking Chiefs and Patriots. That was the game of the year.
That was sick. Although the Rams and Kansas had a really good game too.
Well, I mean, for the playoffs.
For the playoffs, yeah, no doubt.
The Monday Night Football game was the game of the fucking
season.
Oh, but you got to admit, man, you guys dodged a bullet with the Saints, dude. The Saints would have been a whole different game.
I don't know though. We always beat the Saints too. I feel like, but you're right. They would have been tougher though. I mean, obviously, the Rams did. Cranhawk Priest says, would you all do Deb keep saying let's beast bra? Would a fuck face her doggy style?
Jesus.
Her asshole, or D have Tommy? Oh, I get it now.
Was this written in crayon?
Okay, I think I get it. Would you all do if Deb A? What would you all? What
Jesus.
the fuck if Deb A sang "Let's Beast Bra"? Would you A fuck her face, B doggy style her asshole, or D have Tommy show her how he stick coins in his ass?
Yeah, whoever wrote that question's a fucking retard.
That guy's name is Cranhawk Priest 316.
Retard.
Cranhawk, what we would do is we would have to plow the butthole.
You always have one fucking
I swear to
idiot.
God, go read the question, everyone.
I'm going to right now.
Cranhawk retard.
27.
Retard.
Come on,
Jesus.
come on, that's not right. Go on.
27. Freddie Mitchell says the question of the night is how many years is Jesse Smollett getting for lying? Do you think he's lying? I really do think he's lying. It's a big fucking media bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Like, they gay bashed me and beat me up because I'm black and
Dude, the guy is lying. It's proven. You didn't hear what happened?
No. Whoa, I've been saying it and everyone called me a Nazi.
Dude, they found out that he bought the fucking rope that they
No, it was his brothers. His brothers bought the rope.
Yeah, but
oh my God, this piece of shit. People have been calling me a racist all week because I was like,
Joe,
dude, something smells fishy.
Give me 2 seconds.
Feeling, bro. I had a feeling about it too.
Here's the thing: is that if you're gonna hire people to do like a racist hit, why would you pick two black guys?
Yeah,
wouldn't you pick like white guys?
Well, didn't they dismiss the Nigerian guys?
Right. Oh, that's who they dismissed. Right, and they were on. One of the Nigerian guys was on the show, Empire show with him.
What the fuck, dude?
Seriously?
This is amazing. My spider senses right away. I was like, oh, they gay bashed him and called him blacks. Dude, this guy should be in trouble for almost inciting race wars and shit.
Serious, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I said the same thing, man. Like, how could you're sparking like some kind of fucking race war with that, dude. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, dude, there's enough real.
I have an article here. I posted this tonight on Facebook, but when I posted it, it had just broken.
Right.
And it's the statement comes after CNN reported that new evidence suggests, according to sources close to the investigation, Smollett paid two bodybuilder brothers to orchestrate the attack in which he said he was beaten, covered in bleach, and had a rope placed around his neck. Smollett's attorneys, Todd Pugh and Victor Henderson, said in their statement the actor has been further victimized by these claims.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
There's more. I didn't know if you wanted me to keep reading, but like they linked. I thought I seen in the article some hardware store.
I
like
look at it this way: he's gay, he's black, he's guilty. That's how it works in my fucking world. You know what I mean?
God.
Gay,
And
black, guilty. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's
come
how.
There was it was like a CNC hardware or something, some mainstream hardware store. They linked that the rope was purchased by his two brothers.
Oh my God!
Wow.
For what reason? Like why?
Because okay, so here's what I collected from like what I was reading is apparently his character's being written off on that show, and he doesn't want to he doesn't want to obviously leave the headlines and stuff. So he did this to maybe get guilt rolls. People,
But what? Like, I don't. These people are just so stupid.
I know, dude. It's weird.
You know what? That does something like that. Does so much damage that if that was to be believed as being true now and it would have stayed true, then that would have did so much fucking damage overall to like just people in general, white and black, that it just adds to the fucking fuel of, and it just adds to, hey, don't look at us, look at each other. Yeah, go look at each other. Don't look at us.
Dude, it's like the Catholic school kids, the protest thing. Like the people that were sharing the articles, like pretty much like, oh look, it's more racist MAGA people. But then when all the evidence came out that they weren't in the wrong, people never took those articles down. They left them up there, and it just continuously race baits and spreads this other narrative that people won't research the actual outcome.
You know what?
People did the same thing with this.
And you know what? They're starting to piss off white people. This is why people like to Trump. I'm not saying why we like whatever.
Ace is your place to start your war, your racist war with each other.
It's like, dude, we have little. You know, I don't think they understand. I don't think they understand. You know that we've got little white boys and stuff that are growing up, and like you're gonna like demonize them for who knows what for no reason. So like. But, you know, they've been doing that to little black boys for years. So it's like, it's weird. It's like we're getting a taste of what, you know, because
there's no reason for it, though.
Place for your hard-wearing race wars. Come down.
Yeah, I mean.
Is there really a reason for it, though? Like, just because it happened, does there really need to be, like, retribution?
Well, was there really I mean, for years, even if you were like, say you were like a middle-class black family, for years, like your little boy grows up, he's a teenager, he's getting shit on by the cops for all kinds.
No, I get that. But if we're supposed to be as progressive as we are now and entering a new period, why revert?
Well, because it's not progressive anymore. It's not that, it's demonized. It's like I always use the movies. It's easy to use the movie references. It's like Ghostbusters. Okay, like we want to make progressive stuff. We want to make women in the forefront. Blah blah blah. So why did you take a primarily sort of men's type of movie? And then, like, the whole movie you shit on men, and then you shot the ghost in the dick at the end. It's like you had pussy farts in the movie. It's like you clearly, not only did you try to be progressive and say, like, you know, women can do this too, but you also kind of said, fuck men. Why did you need to do the fuck men part?
There's a lying undertone.
It's the same
always
thing.
An overcompensation.
Why can't we all get along and have equality and have more black people and stuff do things and have more races and gay people and all these things? But why do you need to run over other people? Why do you need to mow people down? Like, I'm not a Christian. I'm pretty much an agnostic or atheist. But it's like I've noticed an attack on Christians recently, too. And it's like, why do you have to run them completely over and say they're all scumbags? Like, I'm not the biggest fan of religion, but, like, there's a lot of good families who are just nice people. And you're, like, demonizing them because they're religious on whatever side. And it's like, dude, I don't understand what the need is to, okay, like, we're trying to get this progressiveness to come across, but on the way through, you're lighting shit on fire. Why are you doing that? That doesn't make any sense. That's going to divide people. So it's not that. It's not that. It's narcissism. That's what it is. It's not. We're just as good as you. It's, hey, we're here now and we're better. Like, and we'll do anything to make this, like, to be better. And it's like, that's weird.
And why do you have to co-opt, like, characters? Like, why do you have to say, okay, we're going to try to make a female James Bond? It's like, no, you don't have to do that. Make a female character, original character, that's a badass. Nobody has a problem with that. You know what I mean? Like, I never played, and they started that shit with video games. Yeah. It's like, dude, when Tomb Raider came out, not in my fucking, I didn't ever say, I'm not playing this game, it's a fucking female. I was like, it's a good game, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You were like she's badass. I mean, I also want to jerk off to her tits, but she's also badass.
Right, exactly. And it was like an original character. But it's like when you force it into a character that was already male, now you're starting some shit for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I mean, Duke Nukem's ripped and muscles and shit, and we like him because he's a badass. We like Lara Croft because she's a badass. So when they're like, oh, she's a slut, and that's why you liked it. Well, Duke Nukem's like ripped and showing his chest and shit. Some girls probably wanted Duke Nukem to bang her. You know, but like that's not the point. Like, so it's like we did respect people then. Now you're telling, like, it's so different now. It's so fucked. Dude, I was in Newbury Comics locally here the other day, and the conversation I heard between these three dudes, they all had, like, little goatees, and, like, they were gay, dude. It was so gay. Like, I was like, they're not gay guys, but they sounded gay. Like, they were so soy. It was fucking crazy. Like, they were like, yeah, he's getting what's coming to him now. And they were like laughing. He was like, yeah, bro. He's like, so you hear about what happened? Yeah. Well, that's what happens, man. Your past comes back. Your past comes back. And it was like they were like celebrating in this weird fucking language that like they were happy this guy's life was destroyed over like some kind of weird comments.
Soy boy gangbang.
Yeah, but it was like comments this guy made 10 years ago, and they were like, that's what happens when you're a piece of shit. Like, and the guy was like, yeah, dude. Your past comes back, man. That's what you get. Like,
how about like how pretty much the whole establishment, right and left, has circled the wagons and is around Tulsi Gabbard right now over some shit she said when she was a teenager.
Right.
And it's like, and it was like anti-gay shit. It's like, hold on a second. You guys, especially on the left, are completely full of shit because Hillary Clinton was against gay marriage up until 2013.
Yeah, she didn't just make weird comments years ago. She literally made a difference in holding back the gay community.
And the only reason she changed her opinion, it was because the polls changed their opinion.
Right.
So, like, what the fuck was that, dude?
You.
Hey, do that again. Do it a couple times. Like, bam, 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 bam. Yeah, get in the club. Oh, we go in the club. In the club. 2030. This is what music sounds like to me.
Come on! It sounds like if anally fucked Rosie on the Jetsons. So that's the sounds that be coming out of it.
It's gonna fucking blow my goddamn eardrums out.
I hope they put the hammer down on Jesse Smollett for all the black people that have actually been attacked, and for all the gay people that have actually been beaten and bruised and injured and tortured, or whatever the fuck.
That fucks all those people too, man.
Yeah, fuck this guy. Put this guy. This guy's in trouble for this.
And we have a really big problem in the United States, and I can only speak for the United States because I've lived here my whole life, of just reading headlines. Yeah. You know how many times you read a headline, right? And then you go into the article and you make it to the last fucking paragraph and it contradicts the fucking headline.
Everything. Yeah. And then it says, by the way, this was all circumstantial. So and you're like, oh, and then you go to the comments and everyone's like, fuck this guy, let's kill him. And you're like, they didn't read the whole article.
It's been like that for a long time, but it's way worse now because of clickbait.
Yeah, it's a whole
way worse.
That's the game now. Back then, some people used to sneak it in. People figured out now that is the game. Broken Lion, we got to move on or we'll be here all night. Broken Lion, I hear a lot of stories about this. So my question is, have you guys ever walked in on a family member fucking rather its parents, grandparents, brother, sister, or cousin?
No, I never have.
No, me neither, man. Never.
Me neither, luckily.
I had an older sister who was 4 years older than me, so you would think that maybe once in a while I'd catch her with a boyfriend or something, but nope.
Yeah, I walked into my best friend jerking off one time.
Oh, wow. Man, I've had somebody walk in on me.
Yeah. Did you help him?
Oh, wasn't that the question?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, sex?
No, I mean, I would have helped him, though.
No, you're a fag. I mean...
You're a fag.
No, it was just weird, man, because it was at my house.
Slack. Oh, my God.
It's
no. Like Mama's boy. That's like Grandma's boy.
That's weird.
Dude, it was fucked, man. It was like, I was...
Was he looking at your wife's photos? Was he looking at your wife's photos?
Imagine that.
So...
Oh, God.
I came home from work, and he was at my house, and I come in there, and he was waiting for me to get off work because we were going to play Gears of War, and I walk in, and he's fucking sitting at my computer desk just fucking waxing. And I walk in, and I was like, dude, what the fuck?
I would have just walked out and been like, let him finish that.
Oh, he was done. He went home.
Was he jerking off to Marcus Phoenix?
No, it was like massivemelons.com or something.
I would have watched him and jerked off to it. But
Anthony Garcia. Anything else? No, good. Anybody else?
No.
Oh, good. Anthony Garcia says, question for everyone. If you guys had the remote from the movie Click, what would you love to do?
Oh, man, there's so much I would do.
That's going to take a while.
What did you do in that? Because that's one of the ones I just couldn't watch it.
I like that movie.
You could like reverse time and go back. And
I'd go back to one night when I was like hammered with some whore. That or I'd see my dad who's dead, you know?
I would go with that one.
Where everything changed. Go back to that night.
When he died?
No, when everything changed.
When did that happen?
It was
when he was at the altar.
It was it was years ago. No, it was a while ago.
What the fuck are you talking about? You?
I go back to the night my life changed. Yeah.
He's talking about his wedding night.
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, then fucking quit being vague. I'm trying to help you.
The bear 30. Well, what about Filthy? Anything you'd do?
Wow, man, that's a good question. I mean, I'd probably go back in time and do some shit. I don't know. So you can go back in time? Like, you can go, like, yourself? Yeah. You could send yourself? I mean, I don't know if I would want to change anything. I'd be more interested in seeing things for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'd want to go back and be around the time of Jesus and be like, let's see what the fuck really went down.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean?
I want to go back to JFK's assassination and watch him get his head blown off.
I would love to just walk around certain time zones, certain time periods. Like, I would love to, like you said, I'd love to go back and see like what it was like when the you know, barely anything was on Earth. You know,
I want to go back to caveman times with a semi-automatic rifle.
And just kill them all.
And then just
could you imagine
those
that?
people would be like, "What are you doing?"
You'd be like,
would you fuck a cave bitch?
Yeah, I'd take one of those cave bitches.
No way. That's like fucking a wild.
You know what that pussy would smell like?
Fucking Tommy NC.
I'm gonna fuck you like a wild animal, no.
I'd take a flamethrower.
I'm gonna fuck you like a wild animal.
The fucking retards are sitting there with sticks, like.
I know.
And then you just walk up with a flamethrower.
You got a lighter. And you come up and you start, like, you just burn a leaf, and they're like.
You whip a fucking Zippo out, and they're like.
Yeah, they're like. They're like, don't worry, asshole. Another 1,000 fucking.
Yeah.
100
Go
years.
back with like our language. Hey, you fuck.
Go back in there and brush your teeth, you nasty fuck.
Rusty Shackelford, shout out to Marvin Watt, by the way. Rusty Shackelford said, "I'd love to hear Ken's thoughts on Amazon pulling out of New York City."
Dude, it's fucked up, man. It's really fucked up what happened here. All politicians cock-blocked the fuck out of it happening.
Your best friend that we talk about, Ocasio-Cortez.
It would have been so much money.
Your best friend?
Yeah, your best friend, the Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. She got rid of Amazon for you.
It would have made a lot of new jobs here in New York, but there are some negative things that it would have did, but not. There's too many good things it would have did.
Yeah.
So it's just stupid. It's really fucking stupid. And now they're talking about them going to Jersey, which New Jersey's like, yeah, we got a perfect spot for you right here.
Going down to Jersey.
They want it now, and New York lost out on a good thing, man.
She is an idiot.
We have to stop rewarding companies for creating jobs. In other words, we got to stop just giving them free money because they create jobs. Because they're not creating jobs
but you gotta
out of the goodness of their heart.
They've also got employees like sleeping in cars and shit because they can't afford shit because they don't pay them right. So that's
You're
true.
right, and that's a whole nother thing. But like Filthy, you got to understand they're doing that because they want these companies to stay in the U.S.
Right, but it's not like they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart, creating jobs. They need people working.
Oh
with
yeah,
fucking
without a
machines.
doubt. Yeah, without a doubt.
It's for their benefit, and like yes, they will move to another state and somebody else will suck their dick. But like, I am sick and fucking tired of paying the fucking all the taxes I pay, and then I turn around and I watch Amazon pay zero. That's fucking ridiculous. That's disgusting.
How did you guys allow that bitch to get elected?
It's kind of like the church.
She said, "I don't live in the Bronx." The fuck.
Yeah, I don't live in the fucking.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It's different. Where we live is different, bro. It's all Republican out here, man. It's crazy.
Good
Total
for you.
opposite. Total opposite from the city.
What?
Really?
The Bronx is all fucking liberal.
The Bronx, Manhattan, Queens, it's all fucking like, it's all Democrat.
We know people are trying to throw that racist thing on the Patriots, and I just can't. I keep seeing that, and I'm like, dude, you realize that our state voted for Hillary more than any other state? Like, how can you possibly?
White guilt.
It's like, dude, 90% of our state voted against Trump, but you're saying that we're all a bunch of Trump supporting racists over here. Like, are you on drugs? That's how demented
MAGA
these
hat
people are.
toting, I think, was the exact quote.
Yeah, they said MAGA hat toting. It's like, first of all, if they were, who cares? Second of all, nowhere near that. So you're completely retard.
Yeah, that is pretty dumb.
I mean, you are stupid. But it's
There's no right answer.
no,
faggots.
it is. That just shows you though. That shows you how dumb as fuck people are now. Chris Gutierrez, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Thoughts on AAF? What's AAF?
That's the new football league.
Oh, okay, yeah. We talked about it earlier. Yeah, we all love it. We love the idea of it. We're not into it quite yet, I don't think, but we need
have
it.
3 football leagues now.
Yeah, we got to start getting into it.
I just really wish there was a New York team.
That's the thing. Like, even if there was a New York, like I was thinking the same thing. I was like, even if there could be a New York team, then I'd root for the New York team. But it's like, what do I root for? Fucking the Oklahoma dingle fucks?
They're like the Memphis fucking assholes.
Yeah,
I guess, but football is like that, so you could root for a team from out of state. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to pick one. Whatever
But
colors
they don't
look
even
the
have, like, an
gayest.
East Coast team. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna root for the team that has the gayest looking colors.
And don't forget, you still have fucking McMahon coming out with this football league, which is so stupid. I don't understand why he's doing this.
Well, he's screwed, I think, because he should have come out with this first. But now this other league has already beaten him to the jump, kind of. But maybe not. Maybe I don't know.
I think the XFL is going to be way better.
It's definitely better marketing. It's easier to market. People go, "What's it called again?" Like something A Lion. Like they don't get it, but like XFL, people will be watching. So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
All fucking McMahon has to do is when he makes the team names, not make them sound like it's in the fucking LGBTQ community.
Yeah. Well, AEW would do that.
Have you heard the AAF fucking teams?
No, read those to me. That's funny.
It's goddamn embarrassing, dude. The Memphis Express, the Orlando Apollos. Wait for this one. The Arizona Hotshots.
Wow.
The Salt Lake City Stallions.
This is like a kids' football movie team.
The San Diego Fleet.
Yeah, that's a team.
San
yeah.
Diego Fleet.
The San Diego Fleet.
Atlanta Legends.
There's one good one. I actually like. There's actually two of them. The Birmingham Iron.
Birmingham
is a cool
Iron.
team name.
Yeah.
Because it kind of sounds like a college football team. The Birmingham Iron.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Memphis.
And then you have the San Antonio Commanders. That's pretty cool.
Memphis Express is getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah, that's really
Dude, these are all gay names. Stallions, Fleet, Express, even Commanders.
What the
Hot Shots, dude.
Iron is you might as well just call it Cox. Like, I mean,
Could you imagine
Apollos.
wearing a jersey that said fucking Stallions?
Orlando Apollos, that's like two black guys' names in one. So that's a black guy who gets fucked in the ass.
I want a fucking like a NC-17 football league.
Oh, yeah. That'd be better.
That's what XFL should have done.
Yeah.
But they're going all faggoty.
Like the Boners, the Birmingham Boners. And the Philadelphia Butt Fudge.
Fucking the Kush drivers.
The what?
The Kush bashers.
The Philadelphia Butt Fudge.
Philadelphia pussy eaters.
The Salt Lake Stool Pushers.
Oh my God.
The Hershey Highway. You could be from Hershey and name the highway.
Oh my
Can you imagine a
God.
football team in Hershey, Pennsylvania? It's
The
just
Hershey
like fucking
Highway.
chocolate bar jersey.
In the old chocolate gouge.
Well, the NBA already has this with the Jazz because that's fucking cum.
Just think of those headlines, though. Like the Arizona Stool Pushers defeat
Stool-
the Hershey
Yeah.
Highway.
The shit pushers.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, Washington Pump and Dump. The fallopian
The
tube.
Packers take down the Stallions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Vancouver Cox. The Toronto fucking
Maple Ladies.
The Texas test tube babies.
Oh.
The Central Florida faggots.
Oh my God, the Cape Cod rod sniffers.
The North Carolina retards. Yo.
The North Carolina retards.
North Carolina retards.
Oh my God.
The San Diego Mongoloids.
Oh my God. The Cranston Crackers.
The Jacksonville Jizz Gobblers.
Who do you like? Oh, I'm a Jacksonville Jizz Gobbler.
The Jacksonville Jigaboos.
No, see, it always has to go there.
Mississippi. No.
Oh my God. The honky, the Kansas
The
honk.
eyes of a
The Kansas honkies. The Kansas honkies.
New York, no.
the New York.
The Georgia Jungle Bunnies.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. The fucking, oh God. The Cranston Kamikazes. And their logo is two
Jew
eyes.
bastards.
The Jew bastards.
The New York Jew bastards.
The Arizona AIDS patients.
The Arizona AIDS.
The Long Island cancer
Poughkeepsie
patients.
Kikes.
Oh my god.
Much?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
The Mexico wetbacks.
The Wyoming wetbacks, yeah. Oh,
Minnesota wetbacks, bro.
The Minnesota wetbacks. Oh my god.
Oh boy. Next question.
The freckled face white devils.
South Carolina privileged.
All the Indians are dead, Washington.
The Washington red fucking backs are the skid backs.
do they throw fucking in there too?
How about the Washington Redskins?
How about the Georgia Guineas?
The New York Guinea bastards. The New York.
The New York.
The New York
Dingoes. The New York Guinea bastards. That wins, dude. That's my favorite name.
New York Guinea bastards. They always come to the game and they're like, what the fuck?
Yo, are we playing the Kansas City? Are we playing the Kansas?
We playing? Where the fuck are we?
No, we're playing the Kansas City Kikes tonight.
We're gonna go there. We're gonna fuck the trouts.
We're gonna fuck their trouts. Whoa. They got fish? No, they're trouts. Oh, they're trouts.
We're gonna fucking flap their ass trees.
Line of slaves.
Oh my god.
The Virginia carp.
The Boston McFaggots.
How about the Mets?
I laugh, but
oh, fuck, man.
Michael Keane says thoughts on Cunny thinking that I'm SE Steve.
Yo, I know you're not SE Steve.
Yeah, we know that.
Like, and he keeps going.
He's not.
It's him. I'm like, dude, it's not fucking SE Steve. Would just stop.
He is weird sometimes, but it's not him. I don't think. SE Steve is a fag, though. I will say that.
SE Steve, he just calls up to fucking bust balls and just be annoying.
Yeah, and he's a little wrong.
Hey, I hate to go back, but Monday Nitro has such a great name. The New York Butt Fumbles.
Oh my god, the Jets, bro. They all the butt fumbles.
The Meadowland Midgets. The Meadowland mammary gland. I don't know. Shots fired, Christian.
Clan.
The Kentucky Clan. The Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Wait, is Christian in here? Is he in there? Chat? Is he in the chat?
He might be, yeah.
All right.
I haven't looked in a while.
He'd be coming up with some good names. That fuck, he's a fucking
Georgia Goops.
And the fuck
retards.
Dude, he's half black, so he could fucking basically say whatever he wants. The fuck.
Washington
And he knows it
Foreskins.
too. He knows it.
Broken Line just wrote Boston Whites. Pittsburgh Pedos.
The Boston Whites.
The North Carolina crackheads.
The Pittsburgh rapist.
He's a hairy bastard, too. Shots fired, Christian. Speaking of him, what is your worst porta potty or bathroom experience?
Porno potty?
Porta potty. Well, I've already said mine. I'll make it real quick. I shit in the woods 4 years ago doing the...
Oh, man.
At the Sunday flea market when I used to sell Pokemon cards, and it was the morning in the bathroom. Dude, I have a nervous stomach, and when I wake up early in the morning, I had a whole thing of coffee, and I'm sitting there at my booth trying to open my booth, and I'm like, I'm gonna shit myself right now. And I ran, and there's a line of guys. There was a line, and I was like, I can't get in there. I ran outside, and I was like, I gotta go. So I gotta do something, and I couldn't get in the car. I couldn't make it out, and I ran to the back where I parked the Jeep. Right, I had the green truck at the time, and I ran like 30 feet into the woods. And I grabbed there was 2 cloth rags in the car. And I took this shit. This fucking, oh my God, dude, it was pouring out of my ass. And I'm in the woods. And I left a pile. And I'm telling you, it was like brown. It looked like if you dumped out like five cans of tan beans, like refried beans.
Oh.
It was orangey looking. All over the place. It stunk. It stunk so bad because of all the nervousness and everything. Like, I've never done anything like this in my life, dude. I was cleaning myself with these rags. And I went back in, and as I went back in, I had to go I like, oh my god, dude, I was drinking water.
He was selling nerds Pokemon cards with shit on his face.
No, luckily I was clean, but I mean it was
There's a Raichu, and that's poop.
Well, I mean, listen, that is bad, but at least you weren't at a hockey game like I was, bro.
Oh God,
I was at a fucking hockey game. At my hockey game, I'm on the bench and I'm getting warm. I'm going out and we're warming up, taking shots, coming back in, sipping water, talking to the guys, laughing, having a good time. All of a sudden, I'm standing there, and all of a sudden, my stomach just goes bloop, 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 and I went, "Oh my God." And it all hit me. I was like, oh, my God, like, I really got to go bed. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this never happens to me, man. I never get sick like this out of fucking nowhere.
Right.
And I got to go to the fucking bathroom. So I'm like, yo, I got to go to the bathroom. They're like, yo, the game's starting in like 5 minutes. I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom. Like, I don't care. Start the fucking game without me. And they're normally, like, they were looking at me like, something must be wrong for him even right now. And I left and I went to the bathroom. And as I'm going to the bathroom, I'm like getting there. And all of a sudden, I feel it rush to my ass, and I'm like, no, please. And all of a sudden a fart goes, and that was it, dude. I felt it just fly into my ass area and I was just like, man, I'm wearing my pads, I'm wearing everything. I'm wearing all my hockey gear, all my fucking hockey gear. And I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? So I go into the bathroom and I get in there, and I'm like, okay, so now I'm like, how am I gonna do this without taking my skates off and all my stuff? So I pull down everything that I can, and I'm down to my underwear, and I like pull my underwear and I get my ass on the toilet, and I'm looking at, and I go to look down like, okay, what kind of a mess we dealing with here? And I look, and it looked like a fucking egg bursted open in my fucking shorts, okay? It was like something popped open in there, and I'm like, motherfucker, man. So what I did was I couldn't get these underwear off without taking everything off, right? I had to rip these fucking underwear off, bro. I rip them off. I finish shitting. I clean myself up now. I'm scrubbing my hands with soap, my ass. I'm in the stall now, I'm skating out, getting soap and like hand stuff and going back into the stall so I can fucking clean myself up. And now I'm all clean. I shit. I'm ready to go. I got my pants back up. I got my gear still on. My skates are ready to go. I'm ready to go. I don't have to go to the bathroom no more. And I'm standing there with a pile of fucking underwear with shit in it. And I'm like, what the fuck? How am I going to go to the bench now and go back to my game with shitty underwear? What the fuck am I going to do here?
Why don't you just throw them away?
I couldn't, dude. I could not get out to the thing. There were people in the bathroom. I was like, I am not bringing these things out with me like this, and I'm not leaving them, and I'm obviously not flushing them. So what I did was I looked up, and I saw a drop ceiling.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
You know what? Bang. These are going right in the drop fucking ceiling. And I opened up the drop ceiling, and I shoved the underwear in the fucking drop ceiling, bro, and walked out like there was no problem, dude. It was the nastiest shit ever.
I might have come back and taken it, in a bag, maybe.
Somebody had to have like replaced the tile years later and been like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, right. And like rats and mice ate the shit off, so they were actually clean looking.
Oh.
And then the second time was I went to my cousin's house all the way out east. Where he lives all the way out in like Cow.
Is this where you shit in a bucket?
Yeah, dude. And I had to go so bad. He had like 1,000 people in his house, and I was like, fuck this shit. And I went behind his garage. I saw a bucket, and I sat on the bucket and took a shit in it. And like a week later, my cousin calls me up and he's like, yo, man, I got to ask you a question. I'm like, yeah. He's like, did you or maybe like one of your friends take a shit on the side of my garage? And I was like, oh my God, no, why? And he was like, so I found shit in one of my buckets over here, bro, and I know it's a human shit. And I started listening, bro. Like, I was like, no, bro, that wasn't anybody. But then I came clean with him and told him, yeah, I took a shit in your bucket, dude. Your house, you have one fucking bathroom and you had fucking 200 people in your yard. What do you expect? Yeah.
All right, filthy.
Nasty fucker.
What? My fucking bathroom?
My mother's cunt. I put it in.
He took a shit on his ex-girlfriend's chest once.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a fucking wet fucking concrete slump.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. A concrete slump.
That's fucking...
God.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's hot. That's like, hot. I'm getting hot. Like, think about that.
It's so fucking hot.
Listen, we're going to get the fuck out of here. All right?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It just got shitty, bro.
It just got shitty, yeah. Listen, Garguts, why don't you guys use video? Because it's a podcast. It's like you're getting to hear the podcast in a different way and stuff. But thank you, Garguts. Maybe at some point we'll do something like that. James says, why don't you guys watch college football? We're from the Northeast, so there's so much shit to watch out here, main pro sports, that we don't really get too much into college. Bailey does. But we don't really out here. But yeah, you can listen to Bailey. He'll talk more about that stuff and get a bunch of predictions wrong. JB Sports.
Wait a minute. Wait.
He had to catch on to that.
I predicted the playoffs right.
I know. I'm just fucking trying to get you angry. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I did fuck up last year.
No, you really did fuck up though. Come on.
Yeah, last year was bad.
It was not like it was real bad. Like I mean, I did bad and I did better. You know, I mean, I wasn't in your thing.
I gave up on fantasy sports, man. I'm that bad.
Now I just go into fantasy fatherhood, where it's like I try to pretend like I'm going to be good.
I went out and had a cup made for a hockey fantasy thing that we did for 15 years, and I never won the fucking thing once, and I went out and bought this fucking thing.
Wow.
So pissed, dude. Never won.
Did your league fold?
This was the first year we didn't do it in 14 seasons, dude.
Wow.
We did it every season.
We got to do one. Why aren't we doing one now?
Yo, you know what we did? Remember when they had the strike in 05?
Dude, I've tried so many times to get you guys
Can we
to do
start?
it.
Let's start now. Can we draft? It's the four of us. We'll just do it here. Fuck it.
You can do it. Yeah, you can do a late in a hockey one.
I mean, the Yahoo ones. You know what? Or we could just fucking. I don't know. We'll do something on FanDuel, maybe. I don't know.
Something for real for hockey next year. Like, I mean, I would love to fucking do hockey again. I missed it this year, but I don't know. I just got so sick of fucking losing that I was like, fuck this. I'm not doing it this year.
Yeah, you know what?
We do?
People get hurt.
We do that pick'em thing for the NHL. We should all four do it for this show.
Yeah.
It's the easiest thing in the world. That NHL.com pick'em thing.
Oh yeah,
for the playoff.
Oh yeah, that shit's cool.
We could
just do that.
Fucking prostate.
Yeah, let's do that, man.
Why? All four of us love hockey, man. That's
Yeah.
I'm new to it, but I do love it.
Yeah, Bailey loves it. Now I'm loving that you got into that. That's so because for years you talked about it, and then bam, it's pretty crazy. All right, we're the fuck out of here. Fuck everything. Later. This is Corrupted episode 87. See you next week for 88, and monetize this 200 on Friday. And which is weird.
It's gonna be lit.
Fuck at you.
Bye.
It's time for corrupted questions. Not anyone can ask. You gotta pay for it. It's time for corrupted questions. It's time for corrupted questions. It's time for corrupted questions. I'm gonna kill someone today. Gonna kill someone.
Sounds like some gay Gin Blossoms song from the late 90s. All right, well,
just weird out of nowhere. I'm gonna kill someone.
That's why it sounds like what? Like what the
fuck says that, bro?
Why is it? Why did he say that?
The fuck's he saying that for? I'm gonna kill someone.
Yeah, it's supposed to pump you up about a bit on a show about questioning and answering. It's just like, I'm gonna kill someone. Sounds like Bush. I kill someone.
Oh,